Flip-flops? That was the way you went?
Okay. I think you got this. Come on, Bird. Shock the world. On your mark, get set, and go. Get a look at it. He's got 3 of them in the air. Okay. Look at that.
Okay.
One has hit the desk.
And it's
falling
apart.
I think we're going to have to... One's over here by me. Yeah.
Oh!
I think we're going to have to call that at 13 seconds. Okay, all right. Well,
one of the flip-flops fell off.
Yeah.
I mean,
there we go.
He's so angry. He's anger-popping balloons.
I get it.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Shop thousands of 2016 through 2020 vehicles with super low miles. Priced thousands below retail right now at offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF, Palm Beach.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Beast. So don't get her pissed. It's Jason talks like a spaz, and they love to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ show.
Yeah, what up, everybody? Dance around with your bad self. It is a Thursday. Hello, and welcome to the KVJ show. What is going on, Virginia?
Good morning. How are you?
Feeling good.
You are done with your juice cleanse?
I am. I'm done with it. I had my first real human food in 4 days this morning.
Wow. How'd you feel?
Good. I was ready to start eating.
Okay,
it was all good, but yeah, I was ready to get back at it.
I remember that waking up on that 5th day going, yes, today.
You're excited.
I have substance.
Yes.
You feel good. You feel light, and you feel all those fun energy gifts that it gives you from not filling your body with yuck. But you do miss chewing.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. Kind of nice to have real food. But it's all good, yeah. So I did a 4-day juice cleanse, if you don't know what that is. First time I've ever done it. That's the longest I've ever gone without eating solid food, without a doubt. In fact, I couldn't even remember a day that I ever gone in my life without solid food.
You did it. I did it. My husband tried it. He only lasted like just shy of 3 days.
Okay.
So everybody's going to be different. But I mean, if he can do it, the snack king lasted almost 3 days. I mean, that's big for him because he does not eat clean like us.
Right.
He's just a man of soda and snack cakes.
Yes.
Anybody can do it. Anybody should do it because it really tests you as a human. You know, it makes you feel good when you accomplish it. Like, wow, I flushed this stuff out. I lost a little bit of weight. I'm spry.
Yeah. Well, it is good. I mean, my main reasoning on it was I study a lot about the body and how to keep this thing, cranking, especially now with, funk and disease all around us. The last thing I want to make sure my immune system is cranking. And the thing that I've appreciated and started to understand is it's why people do the intermittent fasting. A part of it, it really just kind of helps your body work on other functions when it's not digesting food.
It's a machine.
I never really thought about that concept before, but when you have food in your stomach, your body's working hard to digest it, and it's not. Think about you with your house.
Sure.
If you have kids. So imagine you've got kids and they're hyper and you're trying to clean house. How effective are you at cleaning house when your kids are running around and they're actually detrimental to the cleaning process?
You just explained every day in my crib.
Right. So imagine grandma or somebody takes the kids and you're allowed to focus on just cleaning and how much more productive you are when you're just cleaning.
I got to go to the dentist yesterday and it was so cool. I was by myself. I was like, wow.
Yeah.
I don't have a kid. But yeah,
So
the body's the same way.
That's really what a cleanse is. And the reason why I did it is I sent the kids off to grandma's and then my body was able to just focus on the immune system and everything else just to make sure that it was a nice little reset. And you don't have to do it that often. And, you can go into the website squeeze.com and you can see how often they recommend doing it. The juices are good just to kind of use as a meal supplement through time, and it's convenient because they deliver them to your door and you can get them and it makes that part easy. So, that's the nice thing about it, because it does sound very inconvenient to juice yourself. And I'm not.
I did it.
I'm not to that level.
Panda
Yeah.
bought me a juicer a few years ago. I've since tried to put an apricot in it accidentally, and I forgot to have a pit, and I broke it.
And how often do you? So it's broken now.
It's
so you don't use
broken
it.
now.
How often were you using it when you were functional?
I was only using it on the weekends because it's a
Yeah.
big project.
It is a big project.
I could never use it during the week because I didn't have the time. And Kevin, how much vegetables and fruit you need to purchase to just fill the 16-ounce bottle that you
Yeah.
get from squeeze.com.
Right.
It was so much fruit and vegetables that it wasn't feasible financially. It's expensive to juice.
Yeah. So that's why I ultimately did it. That was reason number one. Number two, I'm trying to lean out. Kind of got a goal because, when I had stopped working out as intensely, and I just really fell in love with craft beer, and it was a bad combination. And so I've got still like some pudge. I want to just try to get as lean as I possibly can. I've never done that.
I love you're finishing the juice cleanse right as you're leaving today to do a little mini vacation, as am I.
Yeah.
And we're probably going to drink a little bit more beer than we have been.
I am, because I haven't. I really haven't. I haven't had any craft beer at least since the pandemic.
I love it.
And since March, probably I really slowed down around like November, December. So I've been kind of off the craft beer train for a while, but I'm going to go and enjoy it, because it is. I realize it is like having cake. It's a splurge.
It is, but it makes you happy too.
Yeah.
And that's what life should be, balance. You do a cleanse, you fast for a few, meals here and there, and then you reward yourself with some fun craft beer and a great adventure long weekend.
4 days of body chaos. I'm looking forward to it.
Everybody has to give themselves a little bit of that.
Yeah.
You can't live in a world of absolute dieting
Right.
or absolute binge eating either.
Yeah.
You got to balance it out.
Right. So pick your moments. This is going to be my moment. So I'm going from a cleanse to.
Please document all your fun beers you enjoy and all the places you stop along your journey to go bring your son to his new college.
Yeah, we're going to Atlanta. So we start off. We're going to hit Daytona Beach today. Thanks. There are people, KVJ Nationers in every single town that got a hold of me and said, hey, here's where you want to go, because we're hitting Daytona Beach this afternoon. Going to check out some spots there. Then going to Jacksonville, and I want to hit the beach area there on the pier. I haven't done that yet. I've hit Jacksonville before, but not that part. Then going to Savannah, and I got a whole bunch of places there. And then even Atlanta, people are like, oh, I got to check this, check that. So those are the 4 cities of stops.
That's cool. It's going to be fun.
Yeah.
Everybody needs a little adventure to look forward to, and y'all are going to stay safe. And a road trip really is the best.
Yeah. We're not going to really see anybody. We're going to do all the same kind of stuff that we do if we're going out here. So,
You got your Clorox wipes or your Lysol wipes for whatever hotel you're in?
Yeah, I don't know. The Queen takes care of all that stuff.
Okay, all right. I'll text her.
That's not my thing.
If you need them, I've got extra.
We might. Yeah, I had seen, I think it was on the Clorox wipes that they say they will not be available till 2021.
Regular supply.
Is that what that was? I just saw a blurb on that yesterday.
Yeah, that's real. I keep finding them and here's the tip, go to places like Home Depot, Lowe's, Ace Hardware.
Oh, yeah?
Go to places that are outside of your little Publix bubble or wherever you grocery shop, because I'm finding like the jumbo packs. So I found like the jumbo packs of the Clorox wipes, and I just bought like 3 of them. So
Nice.
I have if
Look
you
at
need.
you.
Yeah, I put some in there too the other day.
Look at you.
But take them, because then you'll feel safe in your hotel room.
Okay.
That's the thing. You want to feel safe in your space. And so wiping everything down, every touch spot in the room will give me a sense of like, okay.
Yeah, my anxiety would spike just before the pandemic going into hotel rooms. So the moment of truth will come when that door swings open and I walk in. I'm like, yeah.
I get it. I get it.
I might use that as a sheet. I might make a sheet out of Clorox wipes and
Roll yourself
roll
around.
myself up in it like a big burrito and sleep. All right, Jay Bird, he's dealing with Chewy this morning, so hopefully he'll be here soon.
I think Chewy had to go to the vet yesterday.
Yeah, he did. So he's dealing with doggy issues.
Jay Bird was just talking yesterday about how expensive it is when Chewy has to go to the vet. Maybe
Sure.
he jinxed himself.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he said it might be a paw issue, so he's having to carry his dog, I think, everywhere he's going right now.
Oh,
So
bless his heart.
yeah, so it's slowing him down a little bit. He thinks he'll be here at some point, so we'll hopefully get Jay-Bird before too long here on the KVJ show.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in just a second, I've got some evidence for the theory that Jason Momoa might be the most perfect specimen ever. He's hot, and he's also a sweetheart. What did he do for his wife? I'll share with you the incredible gift he gave his wife. Oh, heart melting. Before we get into that, it looks like Alyssa Milano is going public and talking about what happened to her with COVID-19. I guess just recently she went and got a positive test for the antibodies. And she says, look, yeah, I basically had a bunch of COVID symptoms earlier in the year. Back in April, I had symptoms. I went to my doctor. I got the coronavirus test, and it came back negative. So I thought, okay, maybe I just had some other flu, but it was a lot of the same COVID symptoms. So I was confused why my test was negative. And then just recently now, here we are in July, and she went and had the antibody test, and it came back positive that she had the antibodies. So her original COVID test must have been wrong. And she actually had it when they told her she didn't. So, I mean, you can imagine, you know, if you're Alyssa Milano and you're out in Hollywood, you probably have access to some pretty good medical treatment. She can't even get a correct coronavirus test. So that's pretty scary. Ugh. In other news, Cameron Diaz is talking a little bit about being a mother. The 47-year-old said that she really wasn't going to do it, but that Gwyneth Paltrow actually talked to her and talked her into it and wouldn't lay up. I don't know if we have any audio because Bird's not here, but that's one of the things that is out there today.
Okay. Yeah, I don't see anything on it.
Yeah, so it looks like Gwyneth Paltrow is the one that convinced Cameron Diaz to do it. And then now, yes, in January, Cameron Diaz and Benji from Good Charlotte, which is her husband, had their first daughter. Radix is her name. Radix. So good for her. And finally here, Jason Momoa just recently gave his wife, Lisa Bonet, a super awesome gift. So the very first car that Lisa Bonet ever had was a 1965 Mustang way back in the day. And he went and found the same exact car that she had and fully restored it and then surprised her with it. Her first car in all its original glory, like back in the day. And that is so cool.
That's
so
kind of cool.
What a neat gift. Oh, Jason Momoa, not only are you super hot, but you're a perfect sweetheart of a husband.
It's kind of awesome the gifts you can give when you have money and resources.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
The money and resources
It's a lot easier to be thoughtful when you have money and resources.
He probably paid somebody else to do all the work.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah. Yeah, it was his thought, though. It was just the money and resources that did all the work.
And that's what's going on in your dirt.
Did you miss an episode of the KVJ Show? No worries. Find our podcast on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, or kvjshow.com.
Strax Rejuvenation wants to help you achieve your best after coming out of quarantine. Strax is ready with the utmost precautions for a safe, sterile environment to make you feel comfortable at all times. With multiple qualified skilled plastic surgeons along with great summer specials, now's the time to call Strax. Strax offers cosmetic procedures to address any areas of concern and correct them quickly as well as extremely affordably. Have the breasts you've always wanted with saline breast implants starting at $24.99. Get rid of some of that excess fat from being at home with lipo from $27.99. Pick a cosmetic procedure and Strax will have a perfect surgeon that will meet with you for a free one-on-one consultation. Visit the Strax Med Spa for the best prices in South Florida for wrinkle reducers, fillers, and lasers for all of your beautification desires. Strax also offers the easiest financing ever available on all cosmetic procedures. At Strax, safety and quality comes first. Simply dial 954-634-3333. That's 954-634-3333. Or go to straxrejuvenation.com or Instagram to make a life-changing appointment.
Our homes today are like little cities, full of different interneting boroughs, like the entertainment district in the living room, or the virtual fitness center in the garage. And Xfinity Internet keeps it all running smoothly with reliable speed to power all your devices at once. You get coverage around town, from the financial district home office to the spa. Plus, get added protection to help keep your Wi-Fi network safe, like an at-home police station.
Xfinity Internet keeps your little city humming with reliable speed, coverage, and added security. Now that's simple, easy, awesome. Get started with Xfinity Internet for $20 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement. You'll get advanced security free with the Xfi Gateway. Plus, ask about Xfi Complete for whole home Wi-Fi, unlimited data, and more. Go to Xfinity.com or call 1-800-XFINITY today to learn more. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 8/11/20. Restrictions apply. New performance starter internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply.
Picture the perfect getaway. Breathtaking coastlines, alfresco dining, stunning nature. It sounds wonderful. Now imagine getting there. Cramped flights, dizzying airport lines, little to no elbow room. What if the perfect getaway was just down the road? Say in St. Augustine, Ponte Vedra. Get all that coastline, all that outdoor dining, all those incredible outdoor activities, without going far at all. Your getaway isn't far away. In St. Augustine, Ponte Vedra. Travel intra-nationally.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 1, get an attorney. When you or a loved one have been injured by another's negligence, an experienced attorney can make a huge difference. At Rubenstein Law, we will find all of the insurance, make sure your injuries are documented, and work to get you the best result. While each case is different, a well-known insurance company's own study showed people with a lawyer, on average, got more money. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
I got the power!
Yes, sir. You were the 20th $4 or more Powerball purchase. So here's your free Powerball with Power Play ticket.
Only I possess this power.
It's actually every 20th $4 or more Powerball purchase. But by adding Power Play, you can multiply your winnings up to 10 times.
Whoa, that's impressive.
The Florida Lottery. It's your ticket. Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
For responsive legal help, call Anna Jarn Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
The KVJ Show mornings and the best variety from the 2000s, 10s, and today for your workday. 97.9 WRMF.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
All right, well, Bird is tending to Chewy right now. So, oh, there he is. Look at that.
There he
I didn't
comes.
even, he walked by the glass. And I didn't even recognize him with the hair. I'm like, I thought he was a new intern.
A 40-year-old intern?
Hey, we got a new intern
Hey, we got
around
a new
here.
scruffy intern.
Yeah, I like it. Look at this guy. Oh, good.
It looks terrible.
No, it does not. Oh, come on, man. I love it. I love the Jaybird like a model. They were doing a photo shoot on Instagram.
Wow.
Yeah, kind of a little throwback. You know, had a little bit of a turtleneck, kind of a 70s leather jacket on there. And the hair was all styled out, and they had mood lighting. It was everything in a glamour shot and more.
Oh yeah, no, it was great fun.
I liked it. Yeah, I think it's looking good.
Sorry, I'm a little out of it today. What's on my mind obviously is Chewy.
Yeah, what's going on? I know people are already asking.
He's got a paw issue. It's got some name to it, but he was
Paw with the paw, the bang, the bang.
That's exactly what it was called. Yeah, the vet told me that's what it was called.
I've heard of that.
So he was bleeding from his paw, so I knew it wasn't a bone thing, and his foot was all swollen. But because he's blind, any kind of little anything extra thrown into the mix, you know, it just really hinders the process.
Blind sucks.
It does.
Because it throws a person or a dog off.
Yeah, I mean, I've had to rearrange my entire living room just to make sure, you know, he's comfortable and all that. And again, I want to preface this conversation. Chewy's not knocking on death's door. You don't have to send me messages that, you got to put down Chewy. We're not there yet, okay?
And don't tell me when to put down my dog.
People love to tell you how to do things. But
He's got a sore paw, so it's going to probably take him about a week to recover. But because he's blind and because he's limping, I'm kind of carrying him around to, he needs a little extra love. So it does throw my week into just.
Yeah.
I don't do well multitasking. I don't know if you know me that well. So you throw something like a hurt dog, it kind of takes up my time.
Yes, it's a challenge.
Yeah.
Virginia, what do you have on your mind today?
Well, I told you yesterday I went to the dentist. I'd been putting it off, and I was overdue for a cleaning. And, I'm hearing those medical professionals on TV that are saying, hey, don't put off your regular health maintenance stuff because you're afraid of coronavirus.
Yeah.
You paranoid bee. Well, they didn't use that terminology, but that's how I heard it.
Yeah.
So I've been putting it off since May, and now here we are. It's August. And I said, okay, I'm just going to go. I'm going to do it. And they'd been calling me. So they have a policy where you wait in your car, which I love that. Mm-hmm. There's no lingering in the lobby. There's no, I'm crossing paths with the person that just left their teeth cleaning. None of that. They disinfect the space in between patients. I love that. They're all wearing the PPE. Love that. Mm-hmm. But they have you wait in your car, and then as soon as you come in, they take your temperature. And because I was waiting in my car in South Florida, it's a little warm. I came in and my temperature was 99.9.
Oh.
And they were like,
wow.
You can't be here. You can't get your teeth cleaned. You've got a fever. I'm like, wait, no. I do not have a fever.
Right.
I've been sitting in this hot box out in the parking lot because y'all don't have no shade trees. We need to redo this. Let me cool down for a second. So I did.
They must love you.
I was like, wait a minute. I built myself up to come here and get this teeth cleaning, and now I'm going to get turned away? No.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So they let me stand in the corner of the lobby, and I just tried to cool myself down. I could feel the butt sweat from sitting in my car, and I'm like, yeah, no wonder I'm 99.9. I'm hot.
Well, you run hot anyway.
I do. You're right.
Anything extra is not going to help.
So I just told myself, cool down, please cool down. And then she rechecked me, and I was 98.1 or something. So then she's like, all right. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
I almost had to leave because I had a fever, but I didn't have a fever. And I had built up myself so much to go in there.
Well, it shows you that you can kind of argue your way out of it. I mean, you kind of acted like a lawyer and said, no, we're doing this again. Let's retest. I
can't leave after talking myself into this. I swear I don't have a fever. I'm just hot from the car.
Because I feel like if I would have had a fever and I tried to talk myself out of it, they'd be like, dude, get out of here. No, you have a fever. Scram.
Well,
shoo.
I knew I didn't have a fever because I had swamp ass. And when you have swamp ass.
Yeah.
I was wearing a dress that was long sleeve. I mean, I did it all wrong. I shouldn't have been dressed like a Mormon. I was wearing a long dress with long sleeves. Like, girl, what are you doing? It's the middle of freaking summer.
That's my move.
You knew you had to sit in your car before you went in, and you knew they were going to take your temperature. I blew it. I just blew it.
I just blew it.
And then I'm all frazzled because I'm
I get it. No, it's tough, but that's a good note for anybody because there are so many places that you're going into now where you have to pass the temperature check and
don't wear a long sleeve dress and sit in your car for 20 minutes.
Well, and also know that if you go in there and you've put yourself out and this is something that is going to be tough to reschedule and
tough to mentally prepare.
Well, just to think, to say, hey, can you give me 10 minutes or 15 minutes here in the AC just to see if my temperature doesn't come down?
Because I swear I'm not running a temperature. I just have sweat back and sweat butt. I can feel it.
I can almost kind of feel when I have a legit temperature.
Me too.
I almost feel like there's hair growing out of my teeth. Like my bones ache.
Yeah,
there's like a vibration.
There's a combination.
As you get older and, for me, as I drink less, I'm more aware of my body when it talks to me. And yeah, I can feel when I have any kind of little ailment. And so I knew I didn't have a fever.
Virginia is so pumped because her sister's going to be in town and she has a drinking buddy, so she's not going to feel guilty drinking alone now.
Yeah.
See, I can drink alone.
Can you read my mind?
I know you too well because I feel bad when I drink alone, but Chewy's blind, so he can't really judge me. He doesn't know what I'm up to.
I live with 3 people that don't drink, and they do judge me. And they should.
When you have to sneak to get your drink, yeah, you probably got some issues.
I haven't drank. Well, I drank a little bit on the weekend. I drank some beers when I was cooking crawfish. But yeah, I don't have a drinking buddy.
Oh, sister is in town.
Yep, look out. Can't wait to see Virginia's videos this weekend.
Me too.
Yeah, that's going to be entertaining. It's going to be my entertainment for the weekend. Well, what is on my mind here today? I know there's an asterisk beside it, but these are some really interesting seasons because in South Florida, we have not had the best athletic team since the Miami Heat were winning championships when LeBron was here. And so just to kind of see what is going on right now, can you believe that the Miami Marlins are in first place?
It's COVID, bro.
I like I said, I know the asterisk is there, but I mean, when is the last time you're able to say that the Marlins are in first place in the NL East? They're 5-1. That's 6 games that have gone on here. They just beat the Orioles yesterday, 1-0 in what was supposed to be a doubleheader. That was game 1 in that. But I looked down like, well, wow, the Marlins are in first place. Now, there's a lot that can happen, and there's a lot that needs to go on. And even if they go on this season, let's say the crazy thing happens and they just, wind up winning the World Series. Even then, it'd be going, yeah, but they won it in the year that they didn't play a whole season and blah, blah, blah.
You still want the title, though. You do.
Absolutely.
It will be it was the Corona season, but.
And it's still massively early, but just wanted to throw that out there. Just, keep a little eye on those Marlins.
The year that they actually would get people to go see the games, they can't get people
to go to the games. That's the true irony of the Marlins. And also the Miami Heat doing pretty well. They look like, I think they're in 4th place in the East, and they've been doing pretty well here since they fired it back up. Just one loss, that was to the Raptors. And they have a tough opponent, the Milwaukee Bucks. They're going to be on TNT today at 4 o'clock. And the PGA Championship kicks off today. Brooks Koepka, he's won the tournament the last couple of years. Tiger Woods, Justin Thomas, Rory McIlroy, all Palm Beach County residents, going to be teeing off today. So it's just awesome to be able to talk about sports. That's what it is for me. I'm like,
it's all Kev. You're gonna have beer this weekend, and there's sports to watch.
It's just brilliant. It's so wonderful to be able to have this.
I'm kind of thinking about Facebook Living the wiffle ball tournament I'm doing. So you got that to also watch this weekend.
Really? Do we have a date on that? When that might kick off?
That's going to be on Saturday.
And do we have Panda signed?
Do we have your roster? Because me and Panda, I've avoided the subject around the house. But Panda keeps posting these wiffle ball pictures on his social media. I'm not saying nothing to him. I'm not getting involved in it. But if he's not playing wiffle ball, what is he doing to post all those pictures?
Look, no offense to you, the Sinickies, but y'all are a little extra. He texted me yesterday.
Y'all are extra.
All I want to do is play some wiffle ball. If he doesn't want to play or you don't want him to play or whatever the case is.
We haven't talked about it because we've been trying to get him on the radio to talk about it for the past 2 days. So I've avoided the subject in my house.
Behind the scenes, I got the feeling you were pretty cool with Panda. I mean, talking with you didn't seem... I pretty much, got the feeling you're giving him the green light to play on for your end.
I'm giving him the green light to be a man and make his own decisions.
I texted him yesterday.
I'm not his mother.
Oh, see, this is why I didn't want to get involved, because I can already feel... I'm just trying to do a peaceful wiffle ball game.
I'm just trying to be a peaceful
You're
wife.
You're drama.
I'm not trying to bring anything, no drama. You won't get any drama from me. I'm just trying to be a peaceful wife and figure out where my husband is set on the radio.
All right. I mean, I'm not trying to blow up his spot, but do you want me to read his text message?
Yeah.
Because I said, are you down with wiffle ball this week? And just kind of making sure, because of all the photos and really, really giving me he's teasing me.
Well, he took a picture of a wiffle ball and bat.
And sent it to me like it was like a bat, like a D pick.
Yeah.
He's getting me all hot and bothered over here because he knows how badly I want to play wiffle ball.
If he's not going to play, what is he doing to your mind?
Well, he's kind of put me on this emotional roller coaster, like we're dating or something. He said, I'd love to, brother, but my sister-in-law and her fam will be here from New Orleans. Pretty sure V would stab me in my sleep if I bounce on the fam to play. Thank you, though, brother.
Okay.
He's throwing it on you.
I would not stab him in his sleep if he went to play wiffle ball. I want Panda to be happy. And we're going to be doing a lot of water sports this weekend. And you know Panda hates water sports. So if he wanted to play wiffle ball while we were on the jet ski, I would not care in the least. You know I wouldn't care.
I don't think you would care. I'm not sure why this is such a big deal.
Does Panda not want to play? And he's telling you that. That could be it too.
Then what's with the wiffle ball picks?
Dude.
What's with heating the oven up?
Dude. I haven't talked to him about it specifically because I'd rather talk about it on the radio because it's super juicy.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'm
leading you on.
I'm confused. I'd love to play. Y'all figure it out because I am officially ejecting out of this drama.
Well, I think Panda's up early this morning because he's got to go do some early work projects. So we could call him whenever you want.
I will say though, as the commissioner of the Wiffle Ball League, this kind of media talk about the league is just amazing. Got a real buzz about this league.
You might get 10 more people to watch.
Oh, I got a bunch of middle-aged guys hitting me up. Bert, I want in. I want to play.
Of course.
They have to get a letter from their wife, though.
Oh, believe me, I am dealing with so many wives about this wiffle ball.
You don't need that heat. You should only let guys play if their wife has signed off on it. Otherwise, Bird, you don't want the wife heat.
Single men and guys going through a divorce, you can play in this league.
If you're not going through a divorce, you will be.
Yeah.
We'll try to get
It's
the
the
answer on
divorce
that.
league.
That's basically what it is. All right, maybe we can try to hit Panda up. I think for a third time. He's tough to get on, man.
That's the other thing, too.
He's been dodgy.
He's elusive.
Yeah.
He's been very dodgy.
We'll give it one more shot. Can we get Panda on to get the final answer here?
Danny, let's get Panda on.
All right, we'll see if we can get him on to get the final answer coming up.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
Brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Shop thousands of 2016 to 2020 vehicles with super low miles priced thousands below retail right now at offleaseonly.com. Watch for construction affecting the northbound and southbound lanes of the Florida Turnpike from Boynton Beach Boulevard to Lake Worth Road, and construction affecting the northbound and southbound lanes of I-95 from Glades Road to Hillsborough Boulevard. This report brought to you by Massage Envy. That's traffic on 97.9 WRMF.
Massage Envy, their commitment to safety has never been greater. Go see the measures they're taking and book your next massage, facial, or stretch at massageenvy.com. Massage Envy, keep your body moving.
When I walked into Inspire Aesthetics, I was blown away by the careful attention to detail. With their highly trained staff and nationally recognized and board-certified plastic surgeons and highly trained master injectors, Inspire Aesthetics made me feel comfortable, confident, and beautiful. It's easy to see why they have hundreds of positive reviews from real patients. Right now, they have great specials on Botox and fillers at both the Fort Lauderdale and Del Rey locations. You can even schedule a virtual consultation to learn more. Call or text 855-INSPIRE today. That's 855-INSPIRE.
If you've been injured in a car crash, let the lawyers at Hickson Motto fight for your rights. Their caring and experienced team will work 24/7 to get you the money that you deserve. Results matter. Call Hickson Motto to fight for you. 561-683-2300 or hmelawfirm.com.
People over the age of 65 and those with underlying conditions are at risk of severe complications from COVID-19 and should avoid crowds and minimize contact outside the home. For the rest of us, be sure to avoid the 3 C's. That's closed spaces, crowded places, and close contact settings. Help protect Florida's most vulnerable. And don't forget to wear a mask. Learn more at floridahealth.gov.
As you get back to business, small things can make a big difference. Like marking safe distances with floor tape and posting reminders to wash hands. As always, Grainger is here to help, offering supplies and solutions for every industry. Free access to product specialists, 24/7 support, safety recovery guides, and more. It's part of our commitment to help you adapt and recover in these challenging times. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
The people of Art Plumbing, AC, and Electric get up each day with one goal in mind: to fix your plumbing, air conditioning, or electrical problem, to deliver upfront pricing, to get the job done right with no surprises guaranteed. Art is a family-owned business with over 30 years and 3 generations of trust. Depend on the folks at Art Plumbing, AC, and Electric for your family's home. Art is there with what you need. Art can fix it.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
HGreg.com's Sell Us Your Car event starts now. They're buying cars of all makes and models and paying top dollar, up to $5,000 over KBB value. Need a car? They have thousands in inventory of all makes and models, all thousands below market value. Visit HGreg.com now and see how much you can save.
This morning here in South Florida, warm and humid with some isolated coastal rainfall possible. This afternoon, hot and humid with highs in the low 90s, partly sunny skies and light southeasterly winds. Scattered showers and a few strong thunderstorms are possible this afternoon. Rain chances are lower along the coast, but will increase the farther inland you go. I'm WPTV First Alert Meteorologist Glenn Glazer for 97.9 WRMF.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Florida Power and Light.
If you're driving less, you could be saving more on car insurance. With pay-per-mile insurance from Allstate, pay for the miles you drive and save on the miles you don't. Call a local Allstate agent and get a quote now.
Check out KVJ TV on YouTube or just log on to kvjshow.com to watch the show now. Powered by Cleveland Clinic, where every life deserves world-class care. Now, back to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Okay, did you get him? We're all waiting here.
I know he's up. Denny's was calling him, but I guess he's not answering.
Okay.
I mean,
boy, I tell you, it's just really tough to get this answer, huh?
Is he icing me?
I think so.
Dude, I mean,
I'm calling him.
I think I'm trying to sign A-Rod.
I know. This is part 3 of this saga.
We've been trying for 3 days.
I know.
He's probably listening to the radio going, I don't want to go into the dungeon.
You don't have that option.
Well, I mean, as the commissioner of the league, my patience is running thin. And as the host of the show, I think Kevin's is too.
Yeah, why don't we have an update on it? We'll just go to it then.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
He's blowing me off too.
Yeah, okay. This is the saga that won't end.
Again, though, love the publicity.
Yes.
I'm not trying to make it dramatic, I swear.
No, but you're nailing it.
Yeah.
And I'm loving it.
Mm-hmm. Coming up here in a couple of minutes, people are doing different things to deal with their anxiety from everything that is going on. I even saw that Michelle Obama has admitted that she's kind of had some low-grade depression that is going on here. And a lot of people are saying, just maybe even ironically, in the last couple of weeks, it just seems like the isolation and just the situation is really kind of getting to people. I think that it's odd that people are seeming to hit this right now.
And I think we are probably at an all-time high of just having eyeballs on social media. And I think a lot of people are reading stuff more than normal. And there's a lot of negative out there. And that can play a factor.
Well, I think for a lot of people, the financial situations are really starting to pile up. You know, you maybe started with layoffs initially. I know in my house, I can just tell you in my house, I mean, we started off pretty quickly with the pandemic with my wife getting laid off. And then there is another financial setback because of this. And then things are tighter because of that. And then the price of groceries seems to be going up a little bit. And then you've got all these little things that are just offsetting. And I think that just one little brick on top of another and the anxiety starting to build. And I think for a lot of us too, you were thinking, okay, like with any season, you can kind of lower your head and plow through it. And you're like, okay, I can do this and go to the grind. But I will tell you one thing I've learned about grinding it out. The grind grinds you down.
Sure.
And at a certain point, you have to know a grind is great. Like if you go into a football training camp, you're like, I got to do this for 2 weeks or I got to do this for a month. But then you know when it ends. And I think this is really what's getting to people is we all feel like we're in the blender and we're doing this grind, but we don't have an end date. And as you keep looking at the numbers and everything else, you're just like, okay, it's another grind. It's another grind. It's not like stay with this and we're starting to see the results of our work. You look at the numbers and every day, maybe there's some light positivities, but it just every good seems to be balanced by a bad. And I think people are just starting to say, okay, when, if ever, is this going to happen? You know, because we were all waiting for this vaccine, and I was, reading on that and the trials and the stages, and some of them, there are like 2 or 3 vaccines that are in phase 3, still with 2 more phases to go. When will we finally get that vaccine? The problem with that story now even is that there are a lot of people that are not going to even be taking the vaccine. In fact, it's like less than 50% of people just polled said, yeah, I'm not going to take the vaccine. And you really need like 70 to 80 or 90% of the population to take the vaccine for it to be effective.
I think you're 100% right about the mentality of just not seeing the end. There is something to be said about seeing that light at the end of the tunnel. And if you can't see it, it gives you anxiety.
Yeah, and you're maybe saying, okay, so is that light January of 2021? Do I have enough stamina to make it until then? Do I have enough money to make it till then? And then you kind of are even looking at that saying that almost feels like one of the false promises we got from earlier in the pandemic where they said, hey, just lock down for a month or so and we're going to be able to open things back up. And you're just like, it feels like it's got that. So it's understandable. I think at this point, a lot of people are kind of hitting that point of anxiety and depression.
We need positive K more than ever.
I know. I'm trying to be relatable, K, right now because I understand your pain and I'm trying to be positive, and man, I hope it's there. But I kind of get it. And somebody is kind of going through it. They've done different things and made adjustments to deal with their anxiety, and then their girlfriend blasts them on Facebook about it. What is going on? We'll hear the whole story next at the KVJ Show. I think everybody's dealing with this pandemic a little differently, and everybody's got their own struggles, their own anxieties because of it. Could be viral related, could be financial related. It could just be the fact that you are just not able to do what you used to love to do, and you're just cooped up. Freaks a lot of people out. And John is taking something for his anxiety, but now it's caused a problem with his girlfriend. What exactly is going on? Tell me about this fight you're having with your girlfriend, John.
Okay, check this out. I take Xanax for my anxiety, and I had to up my dosage due to the COVID-19 breakout because my anxiety's been going crazy. Normal thing, right? I take Xanax. She already knows I do that. For some reason, she got on her high horse and decided to go on Facebook and post the fact that I'm an addict and a pillhead.
Oh.
Right, exactly. And this is my girlfriend of like 7 years, so I thought we had an understanding, but the problem is now my parents saw that, my employer saw it. I'm not an addict, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can I ask something, though, without you getting upset? Have you had a change in personality since you've upped your dosage?
No, not at all. I'm still completely the same man.
Okay. I know sometimes that's tough to
Yeah, it's tough.
determine from the person himself.
It's tough sometimes if you're on medication, too, to know if you've changed your personality. If you are currently on it, are you getting other problems from other people? Is anyone else doing anything or saying anything to you other than your girlfriend?
I would, if anyone else was, I would take her opinion as valid, but that's the thing. There's no echo back from the chamber. It's only her calling me an addict and a pillhead, and it's kind of a deal breaker for me, right?
Yeah. Well,
I think it has to be.
Well, my question is, you said you up, the dosage has been up. Was that doctor prescribed or was that personally prescribed?
That was doctor prescribed. That wasn't personally prescribed.
All right. Well, if you've got that on your side.
Yeah. This girl sounds like she's snapping, too, from the stress and the pressure of COVID-19. But if you put it on there and you call out your man like that and his boss and his mom see it.
Yeah.
I don't agree with the calling out at all. I definitely don't. But
it's a private conversation.
It is a private conversation. I do, though. Just because a doctor prescribes or ups a dosage does not mean it's a good thing, doesn't mean it's the right thing.
Right.
And I just am curious sometimes when that does happen, you do see that there are changes in personalities that you are not aware of yourself. I've been on that medication before. I didn't realize I was acting different, and I was.
Yeah.
And people are, you're acting different. And you're like, I'm not acting different.
Yeah, and that is the kind of discussion, and like Virginia was saying, you do need to handle that behind closed doors, and that to me is the biggest violation. We don't know necessarily who's right in this, John or his girlfriend, about what is going on, but I will tell you that
don't blast
the last thing you want to do.
And maybe, you and her should have gone together to your doctor. And if she had concerns about how the medication was affecting you, she has to have that conversation with you and the doctor and everybody, like, trying to make you better. But this is so cold to go on Facebook and call you these things for your boss and your family to see. Like, she is cold.
That was wrong to do. But I've seen it before where someone in a family is on medication and they hide behind, my doctor did this, my doctor said that.
Yeah.
But they have changed. Their personality is unbearable to be around. And then they go, but my doctor. So there are moments like that is a problem when it comes to this stuff.
They need a family meeting, and they also need an understanding that is not cool what you did, taking my personal business onto Facebook like that. I know we got 7 years, and I'd hate to throw away that kind of history, but if this is something where she put you on blast to try to get you to change your own personal behaviors, be like, that's not going to work, and this relationship's not going to work if that's how you're going to do it.
I mean, the blasting on Facebook is a deal breaker. That alone is a deal breaker.
7 years, I don't know that I would jump out of it, but I would say if you did it again, it'd be a deal. I'd be out.
You can't unload dirty laundry like that.
No,
not cool. Not cool. Well, best of luck, John. I think you just need to sit down, get your parents involved, get your girlfriend, and have a conversation. Also, don't be defensive when you walk into it. Try to listen to what they have to say, too.
What?
Okay, bud?
Good luck.
Thank you for the advice. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Anybody else? What are you doing? Because I'm sure that people's anxieties are spiking during this. I know vodka Kev. That's what I do. It levels me out. It ain't Xanax. And my wife's understanding. She's like, all right, he's going to go have his little vodka. He'll be all right.
I know a guy named Denny's. He helps me out.
Yes. I think everybody's got their own little thing. I think everybody should probably have their own little thing, whatever it might be. What is your secret? You can let us know. 877-979-WRMF here at the KVJ Show.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777. Brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Shop thousands of 2016 to 2020 vehicles with super low miles priced thousands below retail right now at offleaseonly.com. Watch for construction affecting the northbound and southbound lanes of the Florida Turnpike from Boynton Beach Boulevard to Lake Worth Road, and construction affecting the northbound and southbound lanes of I-95 from Glades Road to Hillsborough Boulevard. This report brought to you by Massage Envy. That's traffic on 97.9 WRMF.
At Massage Envy, their commitment to safety has never been greater. Go see the measures they're taking and book your next massage, facial, or stretch at massageenvy.com. Massage Envy. Keep your body moving. Diving like a local is one of the best things about Boynton Beach. You too can dive like a local at the Boynton Harbor Marina. Enter for your chance to win a 2-tank dive for you and your favorite dive buddy. Hurry up and visit the Boynton Beach CRA Facebook page at Boynton Beach CRA and enter to win the Dive Like a Local social media contest for your chance to dive like a local. Time is limited, so enter today for your chance to dive like a local. Visit the Boynton Beach CRA Facebook page at Boynton Beach CRA today.
Hey, it's Jay Bird. Oh, fun stuff at the Kennedy Space Center. Oh, yes. If you want to do something fun, all you got to do is head up their website, kennedyspacecenter.com. You can buy a ticket now, and you can also buy, when you buy that ticket now, you get one free for the 2021 season. Oh, yes. Kennedy Space Center. When you do that special tour for only $20 extra, you get to go, you get to face the space shuttle. You get to look at all of the astronaut stuff, the moon rocks, everything space, all those things you love. The Kennedy Space Center has it. Head up their website, kennedyspacecenter.com. That's kennedyspacecenter.com, and don't forget to look up.
Your local 1-hour air conditioning and heating team is open and ready to serve you. AC isn't a luxury, but rather is essential to your life. Give our team a call at 844-1-HOUR or visit onehourair.com.
The summertime savings are getting even hotter at Wayne Acres Ford in Lake Worth. Get sizzling savings on acres and acres of Explorer, Expedition, F-150, Mustang, and more. New 2020 Ford F-150 XL Super Crew. Lease for only $376 a month with summer sales event pricing or 0% financing for 72 months. The summertime savings are getting even hotter at Wayne Acres Ford in Lake Worth. More details, WayneAcresFord.com. Plus tax, and title, dealer retains all full rebates and incentive for credit. See dealer for complete details. You want practical. You want quality. You want better deals that save you more money. There's only one place you go with an outstanding selection of used vehicles under $10,000. We carry the most complete selection of vehicles from $995 to $99.95. All makes and models available. Many still under factory warranty. Plus, have a bigger budget? Then look no more. We've got you covered with a great selection of used vehicles over $10,000. We invite you to come shop our inventory on the lot or connect with us at 10,000under.com.
I loved going with my girlfriend the other day over to the Aquaplastic Surgery Center. She's looking into getting a mommy makeover, and I always like to check in with Dr. Rankin over there, and it's so exciting for them. They're growing their business and expanding at the Aquaplastic Surgery Center. They're bringing on a new surgeon, and I get to meet him very soon. And if you've thought about anything to help you feel better about yourself, my girlfriend had twins, and I don't have to explain to the girls out there listening what one baby, much less two babies, does to your tummy and your breasts. It's not pretty. But Dr. Rankin and Dr. Dev and the new surgeon, these guys, they are going to specialize in putting things back where they used to be, where God intended your breasts to look, not down. They're supposed to be facing out. And that's what Dr. Rankin, Dr. Dev, and the team over there can help with. Mommy makeovers are huge right now. I mean, we just have so much downtime The world has downtime. So if you have the extra funds to be able to do this for yourself, now's a great time to be recovering from a mommy makeover. Go online, read the testimonials, and do this for yourself. Aquaplasticsurgery.com.
Auto accident? Gordon and Partners, 333-3333.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Shop thousands of 2016 through 2020 vehicles with super low miles. Priced thousands below retail right now at offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF, Palm Beach.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
FBI agents raided your boy Jake Paul's house yesterday, Kevin. Did you see this?
I did, yeah. Big story in my house yesterday.
What did Jake Paul do to get a basic SWAT team coming from the FBI on him? We'll get into it coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Just talked to John a second ago. He has upped his dosage of Xanax to deal with the anxiety from what is going on here with the pandemic. And his girlfriend goes on to Facebook and calls him a pillhead. A girl he's been with for 7 years. Some of the thoughts by text that are coming in. One person text, full-time Xanax is not a medication. He is a pillhead, especially because he went to the doctor and asked for more, grow a set of balls, and deal with life, John. That is one comment that came in.
Someone who obviously doesn't have anxiety sympathy.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Okay.
But that might be somebody that texted in that has dealt with what I was talking about. If you've ever dealt with somebody with a pill addiction, it is a struggle. It's tough, man. And not only does it wreck that person's life, but it starts to wreck everyone else in front of you.
I've seen people that they seem to have one excuse after another. When you really try to put their feet to the fire about their problem that is going on, then there's one, oh, it's because of this, oh, it's because of that. And it's just, all right. Trying to hold them accountable is very tough because they're very slippery on their explanations.
Well, then they're also not at their true self either. I mean, I understand that people need, anxiety medicine, but don't trick yourself what it is. It's something that it's changing your chemistry.
And there are some people, because I know them, that have anxiety to the level I had never seen before.
You're working with one of them.
Worse than you. Like, I got somebody that I know that is so anxiety ridden, they pull out their own hair and they bite their fingers till they bleed, and it's like next level.
Yeah.
And so this individual takes Xanax a lot, and they don't take it like a lot during the day, but they take it like at night to relax. And this person needs it. So be careful to judge somebody else's anxiety. You don't know what somebody else is living with.
Somebody else texted in and said, I would leave my girlfriend, even wife of 7 years, because the trust is broken. When you start shaming me on a social media platform, this is not a ride or die kind of person.
Amen to that. I 110%. I mean, that's the one thing, with our family, we had always had that understanding. We may have issues inside, but we keep it inside. We don't bring it out.
Loyalty.
Yeah, loyalty.
Where's the same team? Where's the ride or die? Like, don't you want that in a partner?
I agree, man. 7 years is a long time, but to do something like that publicly, I would be so out mentally.
Well, it just tells me, okay, the trust is broken. And once the trust is broken, the relationship is broken. I'm done.
Yeah.
I may not physically be out of the apartment, but rest assured, my head is checked out.
Sure. Yeah, well, that's what a lot of people were saying. So there's two possible problems that are going on there in John's situation. Got anything else you want to add to it? 877-979-WRMF. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. I know that at least one Christian school in Palm Beach County went back yesterday, and it sounded like the kids were there.
Man, already summer is over?
We've got neighbors that go to different schools, and they were going to be going back, and they changed their mind. The private school changed their mind.
They did.
Yeah, Benjamin School. They're going virtual.
Oh, wow.
And they had everything in place to go back to school, especially for a lot of the student athletes. You know, we've talked about that. If they don't go back, that they don't get recognized by the state.
Yeah, that is part of the issue. They're trying to deal with that right now because, you know, I know I love sports. I know some people frown on it. Really, in the grand scheme of things, sports, not a big deal. For kids trying to get scholarships and change their life and their family, it is actually a big deal when you talk to those families.
Well, the other thing, too, is if you don't like sports, I get it. But for a lot of people, that's their form of relieving anxiety.
Right.
And you have to respect the fact that it's important to them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes. To let you know the latest on that, there's a committee of Florida high school athletic directors that is recommending pushing the start of fall sports back to December, which is good news because it sounded like the FHSAA was going to be jumping the gun and saying, hey, we're going to go ahead and start on time. And if the 3 South Florida counties can't get it together, then you guys just won't be able to compete in the state championships.
Which is so uncool.
Well, when we won 7 of 8 last year, then yeah, that's not cool.
Yeah, you're taking all the best people out of the game. So your stats mean zero.
Well, that's how I would not want to play it. I want to play the best. If I lose to the best, I lose to the best.
I have a feeling there's a couple people in Pinellas County like, yeah, let's just forget them. Come on, let's get this season going. Let's
get us a trophy.
Let's get this thing going. Come on. So yeah, it looks like that is the recommendation. They're going to be meeting the FHSA Board of Directors on August 14th to decide, but a near unanimous decision from the athletic directors to push it back. That would mean that fall practice would start on November 30th. Football games would begin on December 14th is what they're suggesting with that.
Okay.
So that could be kind of interesting to see what happens with that. So.
I like not canceling it. I like pushing it back and then seeing where the temperature of the world is.
I can tell you, arguing.
Yeah.
Don't go on Twitter.
Don't go on anything where people are typing their feelings, thoughts, or emotions. Stay off of that.
And it'll be interesting to see what happens with the school stuff. I know some people are saying, okay, my kid likely is going to be starting virtual. That's what a majority of the schools are going to be doing. What is going to be a timeline where they could finally go back? Broward County had a great positivity rate yesterday, 8.9%.
You hear that, Virginia? Sounds like Positive K is back.
And Positive K has entered the building.
Yes.
Palm Beach County stayed under 10%. They were at 9.9, real close. The state's at 9.3. For the positivity rate, it looks like you need to be about 5% before you're definitely going to be able to see your kids going back.
I mean, in such uncertain times, the one thing we can count on is a positive K.
A little positive spin for you. But I will tell you that
here it comes.
Unfortunately,
You have a big butt.
Yes.
The butt is the hard part.
For kids, hospitalizations have increased by 23% over the course of the last 10 days, and 300 kids in Florida now have been hospitalized for coronavirus. So they are saying that the percent positive is increasing a little bit too, and it's a bit above the average. It went up another percent point. So we're at 14.4% for kids, while on the same day, the state's overall positivity rate was 12.6. So the kids are ticking a little bit higher on the positivity rate.
It's weird.
Adults.
It's almost like Corona wants to... It's like, I need the media to talk about something new and different and kind of freak them out. All right, let's attack the kids now. It's almost kind of what it feels like.
That's why there's this, what we were talking about. That's
so
why there's just
weird.
the burnout and the anxiety. Martin County is at 25% for kid positivity rate.
Ugh, that's a lot.
Yes, and Miami-Dade is 19.6.
25? So someone's going to argue with your stats.
If you have 4
ahead,
kids,
they can.
one of them's positive. Ugh.
She's not good at math, but I think she's right.
1 and 4. That would be it.
1 and 4. Oh,
Yeah,
Kevin.
that's what they're saying.
Yeah.
And weren't you saying that it looked like some schools are in Martin County dabbling?
So Martin County is supposed to be going back on Tuesday with choice. So
Right.
if you want your kids to go physically to school, brick and mortar, they call it, your kid could go with all the masks and the safety protocols. But if you're like me and you have a Martin County kid and you want them to do virtual, that is an option as well. You just have to sign them all up and get all the paperwork and let the school know what your plans are.
Mm-hmm.
But everything I think is on hold too with this court case. We still don't have an answer in the whole court case from yesterday. Now they're fighting over where the court case should even be listened to.
They're fighting about the fight?
It was filed in Miami because the teachers union believed they could get Miami, because Miami's got so much corones, that Miami would be more sympathetic to the case of going all virtual, whole state of Florida, no brick and mortar, yada, yada, yada.
Right.
But now they're fighting over where it should be held because they're like, no. This should be here. This should be heard in Tallahassee, not in Miami. So, I mean, Kevin.
Yeah.
I
know.
Does Virginia's factoids check out?
I don't know. She's giving me new stuff.
Okay.
I'm giving you hot, fresh new as of yesterday, but it could be different as of last night because I didn't check it after like 4 o'clock. So if they came to any kind of resolution, I might not be up.
It's hot. It's new. It could be wrong, but it's new. It's there. It's out there.
New lies.
Yeah. Guys, everything is up in the air. Nobody knows anything, myself included.
Okay. Any commentary? 877-979-WRMF.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in just a second in your dirt, I'll tell you about the shady post from Brian Austin Green to his ex-wife Megan Fox. I mean, this is some good stuff right here. I love it when people are going through personal drama and they don't have the wherewithal to keep it off of social media. It's awesome.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Makes me giggle. Before we get into that, though, FBI agents stormed the home yesterday of social media superstar Jake Paul, your boy, Kevin.
Did they tase him?
Hopefully.
That'd be fun. Huh?
So the FBI went to his Calabasas home and at the same time went to his Las Vegas home. So they were like coordinated SWAT FBI efforts, which I think that's super cool. They're like, okay, go now, go, storm. So as a part of an ongoing investigation, the FBI was looking for weapons, and I guess they found weapons. FBI agents raided other places that other people have interest in as well. Some dude named Armani Izzadati.
Yeah, he's one of his buddies that's around with him a lot. And the place in Vegas is the place where he stays.
Interesting. So, yeah, I guess they said that they weren't giving a lot of details, but it was all connected to those guys and a protest that happened in Scottsdale. And there's allegations of all kinds of criminal acts.
He had gone into a mall or someplace like that. It was a trespassing charge that had happened. You know, he'd made a video, and I don't know if this is a result of that. I have heard that he's not very popular in his neighborhood.
Interesting.
Calabasas is pretty quiet. Remember, that's where Bieber was, and they didn't like Bieber, but all Bieber would do is speed through the neighborhood. And apparently there's raging parties and things like that that's going on. And in that area, they're taking that very seriously. But why the feds would be involved with that seems like that would be more local jurisdiction.
Well, somebody said that they seized weapons. So the FBI, maybe they got a tip that there was weapons there, and the FBI went in and seized weapons, at least in Calabasas. I'm not seeing that they specifically say weapons in Vegas, but in Calabasas, they are saying there was weapons.
Which one was it again? Because there's two of them. I get them confused.
It's Jake, the younger one.
Jake.
Logan is the older brother.
Okay, got ya.
Yeah. So, there you go.
Logan's the one that he calls his followers low gang, and they're the low gangsters, and it's rough, Virginia. It's rough. It's even rougher that I know that.
And now it's even rougher that you're saying it.
It is.
In other news, Diddy's son, King, was driving his Ferrari the other day and supposedly not speeding, but still managed to lose control and got hit by a Tesla. The driver of the Tesla was arrested for DUI, and Diddy's son suffered injuries, but they said it was not bad enough to be taken to the hospital. The Tesla guy got arrested for DUI. Mm-hmm. And finally here, Bag Brian Austin Green, the ex of Megan Fox, posted something pretty funny on Instagram. So, Brian Austin Green, Megan Fox, they're breaking up. They're not together. Megan Fox quickly found herself a new boyfriend.
According to my sources, Kev, it was within 6 months after their separation.
Wow, thank you for adding that onto the dirt.
Machine Gun Kelly is his name. And so, when you're in love,
it is rough to watch, look at, or read about, or even listen to. It's so rough.
Megan Fox put up this black and white mirror selfie of her and Machine Gun Kelly on Instagram yesterday. And it said, and I quote, "Achingly beautiful boy." She's talking about Machine Gun Kelly. "My heart is yours." So everybody's like, "Oh God, these two."
Well, we say that when we're
achingly beautiful boy.
His beauty makes you ache.
That's rough.
So what does Bag Brian Austin Green, her ex, then turn around and do? He puts up a picture on Instagram of him and his 4 kids and writes, "Achingly beautiful boys." Because it's him and his cats, his boys.
Sure. Yeah.
"My heart is yours."
And Kevin, he won the internet according to certain sources.
Oh my God, he won so hard.
Journalism is dead, by the way.
Look, it's the dirt. What do you want? We go low. When everyone else goes high, we go low. And that's what's going on in your low dirt of the day.
Just got to throw out a 18th birthday wish to Dylan. Sorry we can't celebrate your graduation and birthday because of the pandemic, but we are very proud of you from Mummy, Daddy, and Nirvani.
Dylan.
Trisha sent that in here. Thank you very much. If you have got a birthday you want to celebrate on the KVJ show, you can let us know. Mail at kvjshow.com. MAIL at kvjshow.com. Jaybird, you were talking the other day just about how oddly satisfying it is to paint.
It is.
Yeah.
It really is.
Helping Denny's paint the walls of his new house.
Yeah, you are.
And it's just one of those things. So we asked people on Facebook and Instagram last night, what are those things like that are just oddly satisfying? Maybe some ideas for you to try coming up next here on the KVJ show.
Why don't you say so? Didn't even notice. No punches got to roll with. You got to keep me focused. You wanna say so? It's been a long time since you feeling like you ain't coming out yourself. You ain't really think yourself. Tell me what must I do? Damn my life. 'Cause luckily I'm good at breathing. I wouldn't pick him and he won't stop cheesing. And we can dance all day around it. If you front it, I'll be bouncing. If you want it, scream it, shout it, babe. I'd leave you dry. Didn't have to moan it, keeping me in the moment. I bet you hadn't known it. Why don't you say so? Didn't even notice. No punches got to roll with. You got to keep me focused. You wanna say so?
Let me check my chest, my breath right quick. He ain't never seen it in a dress like this. He ain't never even been impressed like this. Probably why I got him quiet on the set like zip. Like it, love it, need it, bad. Take it, own it, steal it, fast. The boy stop playing, grab my ass.
Why you acting like you shy?
Shut it, save it, keep it pushing while you beating round the bush and knowing you want all this woman.
Never knock it till you try.
Yeah, all of them saying I have you with me. All of my saying you mad committed. Really to anybody you had them pretty. All of the body I need out.
Didn't have to moan it, keeping me in the moment. I bet you hadn't known it. Why don't you say so? Didn't even notice. No punches got to roll with. You got to keep me focused. You wanna say so? Didn't have to moan
Yeah, I think we all are trying to knock off a little bit of stress and tension in these times. Your options are really kind of cut, though. What the heck are you going to do? Where are you going to go? Well, it's kind of interesting to see just exactly how certain places are trying to adapt to that. I saw this morning, that, Live Nation is a name that you probably know because they put on a lot of the live events and concerts that happen in America. And different places are suffering, and Live Nation is one of those ones that is really taking a hit. I saw today that they've experienced a 98% drop in revenue in the second quarter of 2020.
So there's still 2% there.
They're not doing nothing.
I'm trying to be positive J, positive K.
Yeah, people in the event business, and I have some very, very, very close to me, are dying on the vine.
I have
no events are booked for 2020. The first thing that's on anybody's South Florida calendar, the South Florida Fair just said they're coming back in January, but that's not till 2021.
Fair ain't scared of nothing. You kidding me?
I mean, nobody is doing nothing in 2020.
I have a buddy who is into like the theater improv world, and he makes some of his living that way. Theater's dead.
Yeah.
I mean, in a lot of areas, they've tried to do it virtually. It's kind of tough without a crowd. It's awkward.
Yeah.
Zoom theater.
Zoom theater.
All these things are tough. They are trying to do a lot of the virtual stuff. I just don't know, how effective it is. And then they've tried even doing the drive-in concerts. I don't know if you guys saw everything that happened with the Chainsmokers. They tried to do that, and then everybody just got out of their cars and rushed the stage.
Oh, boy.
And then there are all those photos of people that were just right up near the stage anyway, and a lot of them weren't wearing masks, and they're like, well, that kind of defeated the purpose.
That's the best PR for the Chainsmokers.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are coming after them.
Because they were going to have another virtual event. Was it going to be like Lady Gaga or something like that? And then she wound up canceling after what happened with the Chainsmokers thing.
I thought your boy Garth was going to be doing some kind of drive-in thing, but I thought he was doing like a tour.
A drive-in concert series where maybe you'd be going to drive-in theaters. That's the only question I have. Yeah, I know we talked about that maybe 2 weeks ago, and I don't know if that Chainsmokers thing is going to be something that's going to set back the whole drive-in concert industry, because there is a flaw in that plan that if you get really rambunctious fans, they're not going to just sit there in their cars and tap their feet. They're going to exit their cars and they're going to rush the stage, and you're going to have everybody beside each other anyway.
You're right.
Yeah, you got to have security that shuts that down as soon as it happens.
Well, what are you going to do? You're going to go around?
Well, the band leaves the stage.
You know how it gets. People got a couple wines in them, and then they start getting all hopped up on the liquor.
What do you do? You put like a cable around somebody's car and lock them in?
You saran wrap everybody's car.
You slice their tires.
I mean, how do you do this? So that is the weird thing about the concerts. People are passionate about that. Now, the drive-in stuff seems to be working. I know that at Hard Rock Stadium, they've been doing that. More and more places are kind of doing makeshift drive-in theaters. Not even the traditional drive-in theaters, places you wouldn't think. I know in Wellington, they have the drive-in experience at a place, where you can go, and it wasn't traditionally a drive-in theater. And I saw even now Walmart, they have announced more details. They're going to be transforming their parking lots into free movie theaters at 160 locations between August and October.
I don't see a problem with that. I'm sure everyone will be real cool. Parking lot at Walmart.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's a parking lot party.
You're going to have so much audio of Walmart movie fights.
Gosh, this is going to be the big experiment. Will people stay in their cars more for a movie than they will for a concert? And if you have it a Walmart, are people going to come out and just turn it into a block party?
People are going to be all hopped up on liquor. They're going to get out of their car. They're going to fight on the parking lot. I mean, I'm predicting it right now.
I'm going to tell you a very unscientific survey, but people who shop regularly at Walmart are less likely to wear a mask than your average American. That's one of those. You ever do just it's a personal survey? I'm going to just wing it. I got no stats. I didn't actually do the survey, but I'm betting on those numbers.
You're going on feeling, and I respect that.
I'm going on feeling. There's no science to back up that stat I just threw out there, but it's true, damn
We've
it.
been in the store. We've
I
done
know.
the work.
And I know you're talking about that person that might go to Walmart twice, maybe 3 times a day.
You're right.
Yeah, I know what you're
Yes.
talking about.
They may wear a mask just to get in, but when they go to a Walmart movie, they're not wearing a mask and they're not staying in their damn car. Black Panther, Lego Batman movie, E.T., Spider-Man, Into the Spider-Verse are the movies they're going to show. That's the plan.
Going with E.T. E.T. gets so much respect still. I used to respect E.T.
I know, you used to talk it up pretty hard.
Yeah, first 40 minutes, y'all. I don't know. Let's move this thing along. Let's get this alien up here. Let's do this thing.
Yeah, so, people are looking for ways to, try to relieve some stress. But I will tell you, I think that probably the best things you can do are just those simple life or personal home improvement type things that you can do. You're talking about painting inside Denny's new house the other day, Jay Bird, and just how oddly satisfying that felt.
It was relaxing. I was driving home going, man, I feel so at ease and peaceful. The sun was going down. It put me in a good state mentally.
Yeah.
And
There's something to it.
And I also knew I didn't have to edge, and I could leave at any point I want to, and I wasn't really, I didn't pay that much.
It wasn't a commitment.
No, I could leave at any point.
So we asked on our Facebook and Instagram last night, tell us the things that are oddly satisfying. I know for me, like yesterday, I was in the backyard and I was pruning up some of the palm bushes that I had to do, and it was nice to have that green light. I love doing that. There's just something about it. I don't know why. I love trimming palm fronds.
I started a gumbo last night, and that made me so happy.
Yeah.
I just love cooking gumbo. It makes me just relaxed, and I know that yummy gumbo is on its way.
This is probably going to sound creepy, but I had an ex-girlfriend, and she used to let me brush her hair while I would watch TV, and I loved to brush it. It was so relaxing.
Yeah.
Watch Wheel of Fortune and just brush that hair.
Sounds lovely.
Oh, yeah.
I do that with my baby dolls.
I knew it was going to sound creepy.
Baby dolls. What if you went to Kevin's house
I'm
and
just sitting on the-
he's got baby dolls?
And he's brushing the hair, and I was thinking, oh, he just wants to brush hair. He just loves hair.
Oh, I'm thinking he's going
Would you
through it.
guys just sit down and talk to me like normal, or would you be like,
I would think I have more in common with Kevin than I really honestly thought.
I would be really scared.
No, I feel like
you should be scared.
Our career's over.
I find a connection with you.
I call a therapist.
Yeah, I would ask you too. There are just some things that are oddly satisfying. Have you ever pulled a root or a weed out and you got the whole root and it comes out nice and clean? And there's just some kind of odd victory and satisfaction that comes from that moment.
I do this all the time because I put rock garden in the back and then I got the rubber mulch in the front. And I like it to be pristine and weedless.
Yes.
But you're going to have weeds that pop up. And it's my goal because you got to shake the weed as you're pulling it out. You don't just pull straight up.
Mm-hmm.
You shake and pull and you're gentle.
Yeah.
You get the root every time.
It is such a great feeling when that happens.
I'm a huge fan of the feeling of popping bubble wrap. I love it relaxes me. I think it puts everyone else around me on edge, but it relaxes me.
People in your house think there's an active shooter.
Yeah, I don't think it's relaxing for anybody else, but I like it.
Vanica said, I love peeling off labels and stickers off new items when they come off clean and you don't have that residue sticky behind it. You just get a perfect peel on a sticker. It's kind of along the same lines as pulling that weed out by the root.
Yeah, I get it. It might be with that whole thing you talk about. The human has to complete that circle, that whole puzzle. You're kind of completing that whole thing there.
Yeah.
For me, bubble wrap wouldn't do it because it's not producing any result. Like painting, I get it because then it's something cool. There's a reward at the end of painting. A beautiful wall, you like the way it looks. Bubble wrap is fruitless.
Perhaps the result of the bubble wrap is the fact that there's no result at all.
Oh.
Boom. Think about that.
Yeah, I can't. I don't have time.
Think about that.
That's wasteful.
Boom.
Tiffany said, you ever have when the scissor cutting the wrapping paper just glides right
Yes.
through?
I've never had that happen.
Oh my gosh, yes. If you have good, thick paper, I think it's easier to achieve.
Yeah.
I might be the world's worst scissorer. Honestly, put me against a kindergarten class, they will school me in scissoring.
I think we've done this bit before where everybody on the KVJ show wrapped a Christmas gift and you had to guess who wrapped which gift.
did, yeah.
Well, I can't even cut in a straight line. Shakes over here. I'm like, I just can't do it. There's no way I can cut a straight line. I haven't been able to do it once in my life.
Not one time.
No.
Heather said the thing I find oddly satisfying is shucking corn when you get every hair. It just feeds my OCD.
Oh.
Someone said that about when I shucked oysters before, and they're like, "Oh man, you're gonna love it. It's so relaxing. You just kind of get in the zone." I started doing it. Like all this work, I'm cutting my hands, and it's that little piece of meat.
Shucking oysters is intense. And if you're not wearing the proper glove, you're gonna stab yourself.
So that if you ever eat crab legs and you get the meat out perfectly,
the Alaskan king crab is
yeah,
really fun to do
There's something
that.
oddly satisfying.
Yes.
Of like, the worst is when the meat gets stuck and you're in there with that stupid small fork and you're jamming and your hands are bleeding and you're just, oh, that's the worst. So it's so satisfying when it just comes out nice and clean and easy.
A meat nugget.
Yes. Jen said, I find oddly satisfying cutting the grass in straight lines and going to the next row and making another perfectly straight line. If you've ever mowed, that is something oddly satisfying.
It looks pretty afterwards. That I don't mind the work if afterwards I can sit there and look at it and go, meh.
It is really weird that a mowed, well manicured lawn can kind of make you feel peaceful. Like looking at it, you kind of relax.
Yes.
Compared to a yard with all kind of crap in it.
Oh, if I see like a yard where the grass is high, it stresses me out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it just feels like everything is in place and order, and that's why Louisa said, a made bed, a clean kitchen. If there's no dishes in the sink, it's just oddly satisfying. In fact, I can't relax if I know those two things are undone.
The sound of the air condition just kicking on. I don't even have to feel the air. It just eases my soul.
There's a lot of home improvement stuff that people are listing as being oddly satisfying. Samantha said, folding towels perfectly.
Hate folding, kind of like cutting. I've never been able to do it.
Folding towels is in the realm of wrapping a gift. Our friend's not going to be good at that.
When I fold,
not in a straight zone.
Not in this lifetime.
I'm not kidding you. Every single shirt I fold in my pile, it's folded different. I can't fold it the same way.
I believe you.
They took me off folding when I worked at the Limited.
That was a good move on their part. They should have just walked your ass right out of the store.
That was terrible.
Because then they sent you to sweeping.
I wasn't that great at that either.
It's maybe not your place to work.
And then they told him he had to change light bulbs, which meant he had to get on a ladder and hold glass.
I was there. I was working.
I don't think we have anything here that you're good at.
I was working at the Limited for one reason. Chicks, man.
He's afraid of heights and he's got hamburger hands.
I was there for one reason. Women.
Heather said, oddly satisfying is finding all the matches to your socks when doing laundry. Kristen said, getting into bed with fresh, clean, and wrinkle-free sheets.
Oh, I love clean sheets.
Mm-hmm. And Lacey loves cleaning the lint tray after drying clothes.
I get it. I didn't know it was a thing, but when you do clean it out, it's freeing.
When the lint comes out of one perfect sheet,
yeah,
and it's not all clunky, cloppy, whatever you call it.
I love it.
Yeah, she loved that. Amy said when you can peel that dead skin after a sunburn, it comes off in one nice long sheet. It's gross, but it is oddly satisfying.
You're right.
Casey likes popping zits. Okay, oddly satisfying. And Amarita said sticking that Q-tip in your ear. Oh, eargasm, baby.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. So some good stuff. People love power washing, hosing things down, slicing Jell-O with a knife.
The washer pressure thingy when you can get that mildew off. That's a satisfying feeling.
Yes, I got a little mini pressure washer, and the green where bushes are against the house, it leaves that green slime.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, getting that green slime off the side of the house was so fun.
Getting a booger you can't get out that's stuck up there and finally releasing it. It's a freeing feeling.
It's so gross, but I'll tell you that clunk of earwax. When it all just comes out in one nugget, it's so gross, but it's so oddly satisfying. And on that, I'll stop.
On that Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This report brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Now offering free local delivery and no payments for 90 days. Call 561-222-CARS. Save thousands at offleaseonly.com. Well, at the moment, we have no major incidents to watch out for on your roadways 95 and the Turnpike, up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. This report brought to you by Massage Envy. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
At Massage Envy, their commitment to safety has never been greater. Go see the measures they're taking and book your next massage, facial, or stretch at massageenvy.com. Massage Envy. Keep your body moving.
I like a bed that's really firm.
I need something a little softer than that.
Rest easy. With the Sleep Number 360 smart bed, you can both adjust your comfort with your Sleep Number setting.
Can it really help me fall asleep faster?
Yes, by gently warming your feet.
Okay, but can it help keep us asleep?
It senses your movements and automatically adjusts to keep you effortlessly comfortable. Sleep Number, proven quality sleep is life-changing sleep. And now save up to $500 on select Sleep Number 360 smart beds, plus special financing on all smart beds, only for a limited time. To learn more, go to sleepnumber.com. Special financing subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payments required. See store for details.
MD Now is open and here to provide you superior health care. For locations and hours, visit mdnow.com.
So many people are sending me emails now. I just got one this morning from somebody saying, hey, Kev, we heard you talking about the home gym stuff with Busybody Gyms to Go. We've set up our own home gym. We're gym rats, but we're doing it at home now. And we got our own equipment. Thank you very much for the tip for Busybody Gyms to Go. If you want to stay away from going out and going to gyms, and a lot of people are cutting back on gym memberships and just doing their own workouts at home, Busybody Gyms to Go will deliver that piece of equipment you want. Anywhere from Miami to Vero Beach, they got you. They'll bring it in, they will socially distance, they will set it up, and they'll even maintain your equipment. Now, you can get anything you could possibly want from a regular gym with the brand names you know. Life Fitness, Matrix, Stairmaster, Precor, they're all there. They've got a great selection of new and even pre-owned options so you can save some money on your equipment. It's fast, easy, it's convenient, and you can do something as simple as dumbbells or just smaller equipment as well. They'll deliver that too. So go to gymstogo.com, GYMSTOGO.com, or call them up, 877-GYM2GO.
Whatever you do, don't buy an engagement ring or any piece of diamond jewelry until you discover the all-new Diamonds Direct. Now open in Boca Raton behind Town Center Mall. This is no ordinary jewelry store. Diamonds Direct is a diamond powerhouse started by former diamond wholesalers. No middleman. Direct importer prices on exquisite diamonds straight from the diamond cutters. Rings, earrings, pendants, bracelets, bands. More diamond jewelry than you've ever seen in one place at prices you never thought possible. Why pay 30 to 40% more than you need to? Diamonds Direct is revolutionizing the diamond industry with a selection that's up to 30 times what you find at an ordinary jewelry store. And a nationwide low price guarantee. All this plus a stunning showroom, unbeatable warranties and guarantees, and free service for life on any purchase. Diamonds Direct, South Florida's direct diamond importer in Boca, behind Town Center Mall on St. Andrews Boulevard. Don't buy any jewelry until you see this refreshing new game-changing concept. Diamonds Direct is here.
We buy any car. We buy any car. We buy any car. Any.
Did you know trading in your car at a dealer could cost you money? A recent study found consumers who trade in their car pay an average of $990 more. So don't trade in. Sell it to We Buy Any Car. Learn more and get your free online valuation now at WeBuyAnyCar.com.
Find out how much your car's worth at We Buy Any Car.
COVID-19 is still very much top of mind for everybody here in South Florida.
And if you have COVID-19 concerns, Baptist Health South Florida is here for you. With so many different treatment options, if your symptoms are mild, you can just use the Baptist Healthcare On Demand app and talk to somebody virtually. Maybe they're more moderate, and you can get care right now by visiting any Baptist Health urgent care location throughout South Florida.
Now, in case you are experiencing severe symptoms, all you have to do is call 911 or just visit the closest emergency room. Now, you can always call their COVID-19 hotline too. It's 833-MY-BAPTIST. That's 833-MY-BAPTIST, or visit baptisthealth.net/coronavirus to perform a risk assessment.
Take down this number or visit the website once again. That's 833-MY-BAPTIST, or visit baptisthealth.net/coronavirus.
I've told so many of my friends and family to go to Off Lease Only for their car buying experience because I really truly do believe in the way they do it. You know, the first car I ever bought in Palm Beach County was at Off Lease Only, and still to this day, it was the best car buying experience I've had in Palm Beach County. I love the upfront pricing. I love the fact that I didn't have to get into a stressful negotiation situation with a guy that does it every day. I'm at a disadvantage in that arena. Sorry. I'm not that good at negotiating that I know all these little tricks of the trade. I just don't. And so at Off Lease Only, I don't have to worry about that because that's not part of their deal. They've got the best cars at the best prices below retail, and then you don't have to negotiate. It's a great way to buy a car. OffLeaseOnly.com.
People over the age of 65 and those with underlying conditions are at risk of severe complications from COVID-19 and should avoid crowds and minimize contact outside the home. For the rest of us, be sure to avoid the 3 C's. That's closed spaces, crowded places, and close contact settings. Help protect Florida's most vulnerable. And don't forget to wear a mask. Learn more at floridahealth.gov.
AirAmericaAC.com. Palm Beach and Broward's air conditioning experts, serving customers with great AC brands like Carrier and Rheem. Same day and 24-hour emergency AC service. Right now, get a 20-point AC tune-up for just $89.95. Visit AirAmericaAC.com. That's AirAmericaAC.com.
Air America, put your trust in the red, white, and blue. Air America.
If you're far from water, you might think a flood can't happen to you. But the truth is, there are hidden risks that can leave your property vulnerable, like runoff from new development, changing weather patterns, and even wildfires. But if you have flood insurance, you have peace of mind knowing that you can recover faster. Protect the life you've built. Visit floodsmart.gov/storm to learn more. Brought to you by FEMA and its National Flood Insurance Program.
Call your legal team at Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
HGregg.com's Sell Us Your Car event starts now. They're buying cars of all makes and models and paying top dollar, up to $5,000 over KBB value. Need a car? They have thousands in inventory of all makes and models, all thousands below market value. Visit HGregg.com now and see how much you can save.
This morning here in South Florida, warm and humid with some isolated coastal rainfall possible. This afternoon, hot and humid with highs in the low 90s, partly sunny skies and light southeasterly winds. Scattered showers and a few strong thunderstorms are possible this afternoon. Rain chances are lower along the coast, but will increase the farther inland you go. I'm WPTV First Alert Meteorologist Frank Glazer for 97.9 WRMF.
Wicked Weather is brought to you by the podcast True Romance.
The new podcast, Forgotten, Women of Juarez, investigates a series of murders that have haunted the U.S.-Mexico border for almost 30 years. To find out more, listen to Forgotten, Women of Juarez, wherever you get your podcasts.
Check out KVJ TV on YouTube or just log on to kvjshow.com to watch the show now. Powered by Cleveland Clinic, where every life deserves world-class care. Now, back to the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Now, there are a lot of songs that are just blatantly dirty these days, but even the ones that seem to be innocent have got those underlying dirty tones. It's an undercover dirty song, and I do appreciate those because there was a lot of filthy music when I was a kid I was able to listen to. If my parents knew what they were really singing about, there's no way I would have.
There was that one song, Relax.
Yes.
Relax, don't do it.
Yes.
When you gotta come to it.
I didn't know what that was about. I was singing along, going, this is a great song.
I didn't know until I was an adult, and then when I listened to the lyrics, I'm like, oh yeah, that is actually blatantly very dirty. It was a song called Relax, Frankie Goes to Hollywood.
Relax, don't do it. When you wanna step to it. Relax, don't do it. When you wanna come.
Never once occurred to me that that could have a dirty connotation.
No, I danced around like a moron.
Yeah.
That song was heavily in rotation on MTV, and like a little kid like you singing, "Relax, don't do that."
I remember my dad going, "This is a jam." My dad loved that song.
Not as much as your mom.
And that, are we allowed to say what that's about?
No, I don't think so.
I think it's kind of obvious. Relax, don't do it.
Okay.
When you want to.
All right, I'll make sure. I just want to make sure.
We don't need to slam dunk it.
No.
Yeah. If you don't get it, you just are not going to get it.
Relax. I'll stop talking.
If you don't get it, Google it.
There's a whole bunch like that, and I do appreciate that because it does make the songs kind of kid-friendly. Maybe the adults get it. The kids are like, they're just singing. It's all kind of cute. Until it's kind of weird and creepy when you hear it on Kids Bop or you see a bunch of little kids and they're singing a fun little song.
Hot damn, see you licking frozen from your own hand.
Kids, don't sing this.
Want another taste? I'm begging, yes, ma'am. I'm tired of all this candy on the dry land. Dry land, oh. Keep on hoping we'll be cake by the ocean.
Yeah, there you go. I did not know what that meant until somebody explained it. Said, you know what cake by the ocean is? I'm like, yeah, why would you have cake on the beach? I'm like, it just seems like it'd be messy. I don't want sand
You
in my
got to
icing.
bring a fork.
Yes.
And then what do you do with the plate?
Yeah.
When you're done, like it's a lot of work.
Yeah, apparently that has a dirty connotation to it as well. Did not realize that.
Yeah, I want to ask more questions you guys can't answer because it's too inappropriate, so I won't. But I have some stuff I got to ask you during commercial break.
Are you staying on the beach on any of your jaunts, like in Jacksonville or Daytona, on your journeys up to Atlanta?
Are you asking if I'm going to get cake by the ocean, Virginia?
Yeah, I'm hopeful.
You know the answer to that. First of all, cake's got too many calories. That's one thing. And, and the other thing, too,
I don't
is...
do cake of any type of version, Virginia, these days.
That's sad.
You ain't get no cake.
Oh. Vacation cake?
Oh, vacation cake's the best.
Vacation cake is so fun.
With all the kids around?
No stress.
Yeah.
Give them $20 and have them go to the arcade.
Yeah, you need
That's
to,
not awkward.
You need to do what we do. Make the big ones watch the little one and go have fun on vacation.
Kids, you're not going to be here for 15 minutes. Here's some money. I advise you to leave.
Go play some Pac-Man.
I was a kid and I used to sing this fun little song. Did not realize till I was an adult that she-bop was actually a term for a female and some fun she could have.
Solo,
by herself.
yeah.
Yeah.
This song aged well.
I don't like it.
It doesn't
feeling
sound,
it.
it doesn't sound dated at all. It sounds so 80s. I love it.
I love it too. I'm all about it. The one that I thought was funny, in fact, they even did a bit on it on Arrested Development on the show, where they've got Jason Bateman's character and he's singing a song, doing karaoke with his niece. And they go up there and she pulls up Afternoon Delight.
Yes.
Have you ever seen that?
It's so funny.
And he doesn't really, until he's singing it and it's at this party and everybody starts looking around. They understand the relationship of the two. And they're up on stage singing these lyrics to each other.
Thinking of you's working up my appetite. Looking forward to a little afternoon delight. Rubbing sticks and stones together make the sparks ignite. And the thought of loving you is getting so exciting. Sky rockets in flight. Afternoon delight.
And at the end, he anxiously exits the stage and she tries to follow him. He's like, no, you go that way.
That's great.
That's, by the way, that's a jam. I like that song.
Of course you do. It's from the 70s.
It's very peaceful.
That's just your kind of jam. Somebody was saying that Summer 69 is one of those songs.
We were listening to the lyrics
I know.
and we cannot figure it out.
I can't either. Somebody was saying that. I was
Is
like,
it the
I don't know.
title?
It could be.
I mean, just taking a stab at it.
Well, I always thought it blatantly would have been, but then I was like, no. I'm like, you know.
I mean, was it the summer of, like you had the summer of Kev?
Yeah, maybe that's what it was.
Maybe Bryan Adams was just, you know.
It was a windy summer. I don't know. Did you know Bruno Mars locked out of heaven? That is got a dirty connotation to it.
Really? Is heaven?
Well, you're locked out. I mean, I don't know. Is she wearing a chastity belt? What is happening here?
Well, think about it. I mean, some people would probably, oh, this is amazing. It's
Locked out like Kevin.
Yeah.
He ain't getting no heaven.
No.
Yeah.
No heaven for Kevin.
You got to wait till you die to go to heaven.
Is that what
And
it
eat
is?
cake. You have to die, wait till you go to heaven and eat cake.
Ghost sex? Is that what we're talking about? That's the next time I'm going to get some action?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does your sex takes me to paradise? Yeah, your sex takes me to paradise and it shows. Yeah. 'Cause you make me feel like I've been locked out of heaven for too long.
I guess I never really put all that together and figured out what he was actually singing about. What heaven really is. Mm-hmm. It's heavenly.
Would you be that bummed out if you had the answer that the next time you do actually make love would be when you are in heaven? Would that, or when you the next level, you don't have to wait that long? Would that bum you out, or would you be okay with that?
I think you should be, yeah. You should be bummed
I
out.
agree.
But, you know, life is filled with disappointment.
It really is.
So how you take it. And there's a new song that is making the rounds that I didn't realize. Kind of like a Cake by the Ocean has got its own little, I guess, dirty connotations here. The kids will sing it, and it's going to be awkward when you see them singing it. But yes, just so you adults know, Harry Styles' Watermelon Sugar.
I love this video. It's pretty cool. Have you seen the video?
No.
He's on the beach. It's kind of shot like late 1960s, kind of vintage looking.
He's got a great look going on right now.
He has the aura. He is so fascinating to watch and so mysterious. Harry's playing it right.
Yeah. So if you just want to know, yes, this actually is one of those covert dirty songs.
Watermelon sugar, strawberries on a summer evening. Baby, you're the end of June. I want your belly and that summer feeling. Getting washed away in you. Breathe me in, breathe me out. I don't know if I could ever go without watermelon sugar high.
I don't hate that song. I do not hate that.
No, the kid's in the zone. He's making some good stuff.
I like
No
the
doubt
guitar
about it.
in that.
Yeah, no, it's a really good song. So just so you know that that's one of those. But I do appreciate those. You know, the kids can innocently sing them, and the adults can understand what's going on.
Watermelon sugar, that would be, yeah.
You know what they're talking about.
Virginia.
You know what they're really talking about.
He wants to say it so
I know.
bad.
I'm such a child.
Anything we left off the list, you can let us know. Joke Jury is next.
Walk in your rainbow paradise. Strawberry lipstick state of mind. I get so lost inside your eyes. To believe it, you don't have to say
I know I am, man.
We need you, Denny's. The world needs you right now.
Yeah, they do.
We need positive K and producer Denny's. Yeah.
Right. Positive Denny's?
Well, you're always positive.
I guess that's not
kind of long.
Like I'm trying to steal my flow.
I know.
Just trying to leech off of Kevin.
Don't be one of those comedians that steal stuff.
Yeah.
Don't worry, these jokes aren't stolen.
Don't go all Amy Schumer on us.
Damn, Denny's a hack?
It's probably hacky jokes would probably be better than some of these.
No, yours are the originals.
You were firing on all cylinders last week.
Yeah, he was.
People were talking about it.
Oh, yes.
All right, we got the joke jury going on here. Denny's has written up some jokes. We're going to let them know what's funny and what is not. All right, let's kick it off here. Joke number 1.
Joke 1. What would you call it if Matt Damon had ghosts?
I don't know. What would you call it?
Goodwill Haunting.
Oh, okay.
Right?
I love the movie. I love ghosts.
He actually should do that.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, he really should do that.
Second joke. Why did the hippie break up with the seamstress?
I don't know why.
She was only into material things.
Oh, yeah.
Smart comedy.
That is.
Someone's playing hardball.
Social statement in there, too.
Oh, yeah.
Third joke. Where do shrimp sell their valuables?
Oh, you love a
I do.
shrimp.
I love me some
Always pushing the shrimp agenda.
I don't know. Where do they sell your valuables?
At the prawn shop.
Oh!
Now that is just, he wrote that and he laid back for a second and goes, I nailed that one.
Yeah, he knew that was going to hit.
Shrimp jokes is home run.
Shrimp humor, man.
You treat yourself to a bong rip after that one.
Dude, no one's doing crustacean jokes.
You're right.
Nobody is. Nobody is.
Fourth joke. What do you call a superhero family that can't be eaten?
I don't know. What do you call them?
The Inedibles.
Oh!
Okay. All right.
He's so good today.
Yeah.
This whole round might go on volume 1. Greatest hits.
It is.
Final joke. Why did Greece tell Italy to cover up?
Why did Greece tell Italy to cover up? I don't know why.
Because their Naples were showing.
Oh, yeah. That's what we're talking about. Yeah, come on. Just what we needed.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777. This report brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Now offering free local delivery and no payments for 90 days. Call 561-222-CARS. Save thousands at offleaseonly.com. We have a crash to keep an eye out for right now in southern Broward County, 95 northbound, just after Pembroke Road. Look for 2 left lanes blocked in the area. This report brought to you by Massage Envy. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
At Massage Envy, their commitment to safety has never been greater. Go see the measures they're taking and book your next massage, facial, or stretch at massageenvy.com. Massage Envy. Keep your body moving.
Fall registration is open at IRSC. Hybrid courses, which are in person and online, include labs and training programs with class sizes and safety in place. And there's always a schedule of online courses available through our virtual campus. irsc.edu. Register today.
Great news from MD Now. They are hiring and looking to fill many positions in the Tri-County area. They're looking for certified radiologic technologists, medical assistants, front desk receptionists, patient service representatives, mid-level providers, and physicians and providers. If you want to apply, go right online, mymdnowjobs.com.
If you've been injured in a car crash, let the lawyers at Hickson Motto fight for your rights. Their caring and experienced team will work 24/7 to get you the money that you deserve. Results matter. Call Hickson Motto to fight for you. 561-683-2300 or hmelawfirm.com.
A moment of glee from Walmart this tax-free weekend. Hear that? That's you realizing how much you'll save with Walmart's low prices and no sales tax. Save on fashion like women's dresses starting at $10, men's graphic tees starting at $9, and tech like the Asus 14-inch Chromebook only $249. Enjoy your moment of glee. Shop Walmart this tax-free weekend in Florida, August 7th to August 9th, and get free 2-day delivery when you shop online. Offer good in Florida on eligible items. 2 business day delivery, $35 minimum. Restrictions apply.
Picture the perfect getaway. Breathtaking coastlines, alfresco dining, stunning nature. It sounds wonderful. Now imagine getting there. Cramped flights, dizzying airport lines, little to no elbow room. What if the perfect getaway was just down the road? Say in St. Augustine, Ponte Vedra. Get all that coastline, all that outdoor dining, all those incredible outdoor activities, without going far at all. Your getaway isn't far away. In St. Augustine, Ponte Vedra. Travel intra-nationally.
Did you know Geico's now offering an extra 15% credit on car and motorcycle policies? That's 15% on top of what Geico could already save you. So what are you waiting for? Your teenager to help around the house?
Okay, Mom, I emptied the dishwasher, vacuumed the basement, and folded the sheets out of the dryer.
Wait, what?
Oh, and next, I'm going to clean Mitten's litter box.
Are we in some kind of prank show or something? That's a camera, isn't it?
There's never been a better time to switch to Geico. Save an extra 15% when you switch by October 7th. Limitations apply. Visit geico.com for details.
If you've got an insurance question, you could talk to a dentist. But instead of filling you in on ways to save on your policies, he'd probably be too busy filling in that loose crown. Or you could talk to your local Geico agent, who will use their expertise to polish up your policies, from home and auto to renters, motorcycle, boat, and RV too. So while, yes, your dentist can save your smile, your Geico agent could save you money, which will make you use that smile a whole lot more. To find a Geico agent near you, visit geico.com/local.
Women, and especially moms, have felt the stress during the COVID months. That's what a university study concluded. Hey, it's Randy West. I was working from home, trying to juggle all the things, a new job. Maybe you have kids. Gosh, I don't know how you guys did it with kids. The stress eating, the snacking, the no time for yourself, and the no gym thing was killing me too. Staying in shape has really been kind of brutal on wives and moms. So WRMF and Sono Bello think it's time for you to do something spectacular for yourself. What if in one comfortable visit to Sono Bello, you could get rid of that stubborn fat you've been staring at all of COVID? That's what the advanced laser fat removal does. And if you hurry, I can save you $250 in just one visit. Those problem areas like your tummy, thighs, back fat, love handles, and muffin tops are gone and permanently. Laser fat removal at Sono Bello. That's remarkable. This can still be your happiest summer ever. So let me get you started by saving you $250 right now, but you need to hurry. Visit sonobello.com/radio. That's sonobello.com/radio.
FAU Owls football is football in paradise. The defending Conference USA and Boca Bowl champs are a football program on the rise and are poised to continue to take over South Florida in 2020. With new head coach Willie Taggart now at the helm, the 2020 season features 6 highly anticipated home games, including a matchup with the USF Bulls. It's the best college football team for the best value in South Florida. Lock in your piece of paradise now. Season tickets start at just $60. For more information, visit FAUsports.com or call 1-866-FAU-OWLS.
If you've got the credit card debt and it's stressing you out, maybe you've had to take a reduction in pay like so many of us, and now you're looking at your credit card statement going, man, I can't even make this stupid minimum payment. Well, you're not alone, first of all. Last year, I think they said something like $850 billion Americans were holding in credit card debt. So you're not alone, and it's okay to ask for help. My friend Chip runs a company called Debt Helper, and he's been helping people since 1996. And what he does is the legit way to help you with your credit card debt. He works with the credit card companies. They lower your interest rate, therefore lowering your payments, therefore lowering what you owe. So you pay hundreds or thousands of dollars less. You get it paid off. The credit card company is happy. They don't report anything other than you paying the agreement as agreed. And my credit score went up while my cards were in the program. So go online, get the information, get rid of the stress. DebtHelper.com.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Shop thousands of 2016 through 2020 vehicles with super low miles. Priced thousands below retail right now at offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF Palm Beach. Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in your Dirt of the Day, I thought they were out of it, but are A-Rod and J-Lo still trying to buy your team, the Mets, Kev? I'll tell you what they were doing yesterday. Where were they? Coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
Been hearing a lot about TikTok the last couple of days since the president had put that deadline out there for the owners of TikTok to spin off to an American company. And September 15th was pretty much the deadline that was set for them to work out a deal with Microsoft. And then people are just questioning, okay, is that a good purchase or not? I think it's over 100 million users that TikTok has in the U.S., so it is a big app and it is growing, and everybody seems to be talking TikTok. But this is going to be interesting. Would it be a good deal for Microsoft if Instagram launches its own version? They say that the new Reels is going to basically be TikTok, but on Instagram.
Reels? Isn't that already a TV channel?
I don't know about that. It's REELS. I've not heard of that.
Oh, okay. REELZ, I think, is the TV station.
Yes, they probably would have done that, but it was already taken. This is going to be Reels with an S. And they say it's going to still be in the Instagram app, so you won't do a whole different app, but it is really just TikTok. You can create 15-second videos. You can share them publicly or with friends, and you can also send the videos to people, or you can just post them yourself, and you're going to be able to overlay music and effects much the same way as TikTok. And that is good. And I was thinking about that actually last night. My wife was showing me a video that somebody had made. They just went to the new Bear Shack, which I love. They opened up in Boca, and some girl made a video showing. I'm like, that's a really good little video. If you could do all that in the app, she showed different cuts, and then she did like a voice overlay, and there was music. I'm like, that's amazing. You can do all that in the app.
The way it is today, I mean, Magnolia or Rocco, they can put videos together. It's really user-friendly these days.
What's the Bear Shack? What's that?
Yeah, they have one in Delray. I've told you about it. It's an amazing place. It's kind of like health food stuff, but the food is amazing. They do anything from like the poke bowls to all kinds of healthy stuff, sandwiches, wraps, all that. It's absolutely amazing. That's the guy I was telling you, remember, has that fascinating, he's just one of those guys who used to, kind of work in national defense.
A fascinating life and great stories.
He was in National Geographic with him touching a whale fin.
Okay.
It's just stuff like that. He's kind of like a Forrest Gump kind of like thing. That's Bear.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he has these health food stores. I got to try them out.
He'd had the one that's on Atlantic and Delray. You see all the bears out front. It's absolutely fantastic. It got a nice little craft beer selection in there, too. Great drink selection. The food is fantastic. The staff is awesome. But yeah, they just opened up the one in Boca. But it was just really amazing how good that video looked. So that'll be my question. Will TikTok still have the same kind of growth if you can do the exact same things on Instagram? Because I saw yesterday, too, that Instagram still leads TikTok by a good bit. It's preferred. So would kids stay on Instagram and start abandoning TikTok?
I asked Magnolia the other day, and she said, Mom, I don't go on Instagram anymore. It's all about TikTok.
I think Instagram's starting to become the old person
Instagram's the new Facebook?
Yeah. I think it kind of is, because I had seen there were a couple influencers on TikTok that said that if they do shut down TikTok or there's any kind of problems, they had talked about going to another app. I can't remember the name of it. Everybody's saying, I think like 50% of the TikTok influencers say if there's any problem, they're going to bounce to this app.
FlickFlock.
I can't remember what the name of it is. There's so much stuff out there, I can't even keep track of it.
If you want it to blow up, all you do is get like all the top people and you pay them to come with you to your new platform, and then boom, all the kids will follow.
Just tell me the ones I got to do for work.
I know.
Here's the face of an old man trying to learn TikTok.
Well, there's just so much, Virginia. I'm not that interesting. I don't have that much to say.
Oh, boy. Somebody's close to snapping.
Here it goes.
You need these couple of days off.
So do you. So do you.
I'm not at all disputing that.
Here it goes. And I'm sure if you are a parent, you're like, I can't keep track of this. I don't know. I may have heard of TikTok. They say that 6 in 10 parents use their kids as tech support.
Yes.
And I think that that's probably low.
Totally.
I know I've definitely
do that.
gone to my kids and said, okay, what is this? My daughter, who's all into making Instagram stories and TikTok and all that. I'm like, all right, will you just do this? I have no clue how to do it.
Help a dad.
Yes. They say 20% of kids 14 and under would never ask their parents for tech help because they know they're clueless. Oh, ain't that the truth?
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in your Dirt of the Day, I'll tell you what A-Rod and J-Lo were doing yesterday. Kind of fascinating if you're interested in the sports stuff and who's going to be owning the Mets. The Mets are for sale. So
I'm wondering if the Mets are probably on a discount because of the corona. Some of these sport teams.
I don't think they are.
They're not, okay.
No, I don't think they are. In fact, I'm going to tell you about a possible bidding war.
Oh, look at this. The dirt sort of became interesting.
I kind of have my finger on the pulse of sports, Bird.
Wow.
Right.
Okay.
HBO Max just announced they are launching a new show with Selena Gomez. It's going to be Selena Gomez cooking. And it's called Selena Plus Chef. I think it's a perfect time right now. Everybody's at home cooking. You've got that star power of Selena Gomez. It's going to be, at first, 10 episodes where a chef or a team of chefs teaches her how to cook something different. And she's pulling all kinds of big-name celebrity chefs to help.
When are we going to get our oven mitts together?
I'm ready.
I'm ready, too.
You got to buy a house so we have a good kitchen. My kitchen's too small to film in.
All right. It's always there's always some kind of stipulation, isn't it, Kev?
Yeah, it's not an easy.
Never just let's go do a cooking video. I gotta go buy a house.
You have to buy a house and a house with a really nice kitchen that is good for video.
All right. So that cooking video I was talking about, Kev, might be coming out in a couple years.
Okay, I'll look forward to it.
Let me know when you buy that house.
All right.
I'm ready. I got my pots and pans.
And as you were.
If you missed it earlier, it's a crazy story that bears repeating. Looks like they swarmed the home of Jake Paul yesterday. Now, he's got two places, I guess, where he hangs out. He's got a home in Calabasas, and then he shares a home in Vegas with some other dudes. And so what the FBI did yesterday is they were like, swarm, swarm, and they hit both houses at the same time. A coordinated effort by federal agents. That's pretty cool. They say that in Calabasas, the FBI seized rifles and shotguns as a part of an ongoing investigation. A bunch of weapons were seized, like automatic guns and stuff, big ones.
He's going to get out, then he's going to do one of those selfie apology videos. He's going to lower his voice like this. And guys, I'm sorry, I wasn't doing the right thing. We had guns in our place. Low-hand gang.
I was looking at some videos they posted recently. They have guns mounted on the walls in the background of the video, like artwork.
That doesn't mean anything if they're legally purchased, but why are they breaking in there? And did you say that they were grabbing guns?
The FBI seized rifles and shotguns from Jake Paul's home in Calabasas.
He loves this. This is going to be awesome for him.
Something tells me his neighbors turned him in. Calabasas don't play.
I assume it's as the story says it is, but just a real quick twist. What if this really wasn't the FBI and they're guys in FBI shirts and they go in there and he's doing this for a viral video?
He's so right. Kevin's right. That's what's going on. We got duped. You duped me.
Because we don't have a statement from the FBI yet or anything on that, right?
Kevin, you're right. He does this crap all the time, too.
I don't know. I'm looking at
that. Ain't no real FBI.
It looks legit.
That does not look legit.
TMZ said it was legit. You don't fight with Harvey Cohen?
I don't know. I think it's I would give that a 1% chance of being true, but I think with this kid and the way that I've seen him fake other things, that you would have to consider. Now, he could be up for charges from the FBI for faking the FBI, just having guys in FBI shirts try to storm his place and carry guns out to try to make a story might become an FBI issue. So that might be really dumb, but he seems like he might do something like that just to get attention.
All right. Well, everything I thought I knew, I guess I don't know.
I think you're right. I think the story probably is legit FBI, and we'll find out. But until I hear an actual statement from the FBI about this, there is still a possibility that he faked the entire thing to make it look like the FBI.
And I personally struggle with the fact that we've spent so much time on the Paul brothers.
You should.
I struggle with it.
Moving on. So A-Rod and J-Lo were taking a VIP tour of Citi Field yesterday in Queens, and everybody's saying it is still part of the plan that they've got in place to buy the Mets. Now, we had heard there was a guy who was a hedge fund billionaire named Steve Cohen who wanted to buy the team and made a $2 million bid.
$2 million?
$2 billion. I'm sorry, $2 billion.
I was going to say, that's really low for the Mets.
$2 billion.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, this kind of shows what I don't know about sports.
Wow, that is a major discount.
$2 billion. So the $2 billion bid was, I guess, low because the family that owns the team wanted $2.5 billion, and J-Lo and A-Rod only came to the table with $1.5 billion. But apparently now A-Rod and J-Lo have more investors getting involved with them, and they want to offer the same amount of money that Steve Cohen offered, which was $2 billion.
So I think it would be a good move for them to buy the Mets. I think it'd be good for the Mets. I do.
Well, they will do this where you get your, look at the Marlins. You've got Derek Jeter that is involved with that. Look at the Miami Dolphins. They've got so many celebrities that have bought in at least a share of that team. They always promote them on the Jumbotrons there.
Well, the cool thing is there's, a lot of press. If you look at the history of an A-Rod and a Derek Jeter, they're not necessarily the best of friends.
Oh.
They were boys, but there is a long history of drama with them too. And the fact that A-Rod is going to own a team, and then Jeter is going to own a team, and they're in the same league, the rival is back.
Oh,
if this
I love
happens.
drama. Yeah, so stay tuned. It sounds like the family that owns the team would rather sell to A-Rod and J-Lo and their celebrity buddies.
Mm-hmm.
And
a better story.
It's a way better story because they're pulling like NFL players, they're pulling like NBA players. They've got a bunch of players. I don't know the names, but there's a bunch of them.
Okay, we'll take your word for it. There, $2 million.
Yeah, our sports department.
It's a stretch that I'm even over here trying to do this, but I know that Kevin loves the Mets, and I know you love baseball, so I did it for you.
And you make no mistake, J-Lo's in there for you.
J-Lo's for me, but everything else is for you. And that's what's going on in your dirt of the day.
It's time for viral audio.
So hide your kids, hide your wife.
Double rainbow all the way across the sky.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Might have some new music to be checking out. Miley Cyrus is teasing that she's got some on the way. Already.
Yeah, just some instrumental.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
We all know you're a Miley head. We know.
I do like a lot of her stuff.
I actually do like a lot of Miley Cyrus.
She's got a beautiful voice.
When she goes into that singer-songwriter kind of 70s stuff that I like, I think she nails
family.
it.
Her sister Noah is very good. She's kind of doing that right now, dabbling a little bit more in country, but she's very good.
I'm not a huge fan of pop Miley, but like the piano stuff, I do like it.
She got some chops. Got some chops. And a girl who used to call West Palm Beach home, Amy Lee from Evanescence, they have debuted a new song and a voter registration PSA. Wow.
The guy's got to do the angry singing part, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Is he in the
that was in that genre where you have a beautiful singer and then you got angry hip-hop.
Someone's mad in the chorus.
Yeah, that's right. You better go vote or we'll kick your ass.
I had such a crush on her.
Oh, yeah. She's very cute.
She had that goth look I like.
You like your ladies dark and disturbed?
I like a goth girl, Kevin. A goth girl don't like me back. I am not her act.
No.
You're too vanilla.
The goth world, they don't take kindly to me.
Yeah.
I'm too goofy.
Yeah, it's just too bad, huh?
Yes.
Coming up here, it is the grand finale of Smell It, Eat It. We've only got one player left, and that is Suits.
I have heard, I don't know what it is, but I have heard that it is awful.
I saw it. It's unbelievably awful.
The witch has really cooked up a brew here.
Poor Suits.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to get it worse than anybody.
He really is. He told me to. He's like, oh, I did an energy drink, and I'm all nauseous today.
He's going to barf.
He's going to barf.
He's barfing. Yeah.
It's not going to be good. I feel bad.
It's bad.
I feel bad for Soups.
I do too. It's not good. He's got to smell it. If he can't identify what it is, he's got to pop it in his mouth to eat it. Smell it, eat it. Suits is our grand finale. He could tap out in round one, but if not, he's got 3 to go through. Coming up next on the KVJ Show.
Bye, bye, bye.
finale of Smell It, Eat It here on the KVJ Show. The name of the game is you got to smell a food item. If you can't identify what it is while blindfolded, then you got to pop it in your mouth, swirl it around, try to eat it. So, Suits is the only person that's not gone through this game yet.
Ooh, I already smell it. Oh, my gosh.
You wouldn't want to eat it, would you?
No, that doesn't even smell like that is fresh. That smells rotting.
Can we sequester Suits real quick so that we can talk about the items that he is going to go through here? Now, he could smell the first one and identify it, and then the game's over like Jay Bird did in round one. But if you can't, then, yeah, pop it in the mouth. And there's 3 possible rounds that are here for him.
I have a strong stomach.
Yeah.
And I had to cook the food last night in my house.
Yeah.
And it was making me nauseous. And I had to throw out the broth in the yard. I didn't even want this to be in my sink.
Did it leave a hole in the yard?
It left a hole in my heart.
I mean, that just smells like who did it and ran.
It's not pleasant.
So what are we talking about here? You've gone because of the nickname I accidentally gave him of Soups.
Yeah, so it's a theme. Because his new name is Soups, I have made him a delicious, tasty Mexican soup. Menudo, if you will.
Okay.
But I put a bunch of weird stuff in. So I went to the Latino market last night, and I just found the weirdest ingredients.
Menudo's already kind of weird. It's like cow
intestines and stomach. And I did see some of that. I could have got that, but I think what I got is worse.
Oh, wow.
What did you get?
So the 3 main meat items in this Mexican soup, I got chicken feet.
Chicken feet? Let me see a chicken foot. I got to see what a chicken is. Yeah, show KVJ TV. If people are watching here on YouTube, go to KVJ Show and look at that. Oh, my gosh. It's got the talons on it still.
High five?
It looks like an alien hand.
That is so creepy. It's like the fingers are curled up in. There's 4 of them, 4 toes. It does look like an alien hand. It's got the claws on it.
So does he have to eat that hand?
Well, you got to pop in his mouth, I guess.
I want to see him pop that hand. He's not going to know what that is.
That'd be amazing.
He's not going to know what that hand
is.
That'd
be amazing. I hope we get to that. I want to get to that.
Okay, so I'm not going to do that one first because if by some chance
that might shut it all down.
Yeah,
he might just quit.
We're going to end with chicken foot.
Okay.
I've also got beef heart.
Oh,
that's a beef heart soup. Is that what that is?
You want to see the beef heart?
Yeah. Yeah, show that off for KVJ TV too, so everybody can see what you. Oh my gosh! I did not expect that to be that gnarly.
Turn it around one more time.
Oh my gosh!
That's so terrible.
That's terrible.
That would bum me out.
Terrible.
Oh my gosh, that looks like a brain coupled with a hand. That looks so gnarly.
Gosh, that's awful.
That's what I smell too, by the way.
Whoa. All right, and you've got a third option here for Smell It, Eat It for Suits.
I do. It's a pig's foot.
Chicken foot and pig foot.
They got a lot of feet at the market.
Well, that's good
Look.
to know.
Oh, jeez. Oh,
you just got pig foot juice in your phone.
Look at that piggy. This little piggy went to market.
Okay, so he's not gonna. I don't think there's any way he can guess any of these. So he has to pop those things in his mouth if he right?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, I really want to see this.
Okay, so what order are we going here so people know as they hear this for Smell It, Eat It?
Let's go beef heart.
Okay.
Pig's foot.
He can't pop that whole beef heart in his mouth. I think it's like the size of his face.
I cut a nugget.
Okay.
I got a little nugget in the soup, so yeah.
But you know what? Let him kind of. The size of that heart is gonna freak him out. He needs to feel like the slime. Like, no, it's so big.
Let him see it at least.
Let him see it?
Not see it, but like he needs to feel.
I mean, after he's had it.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I mean.
Okay.
After he's had it. Yeah.
But I cut a small piece because it won't fit in his mouth otherwise.
Yeah, I get that.
All right.
And I want him to get the broth too because it's a soup and his new name is Soups and it's a tribute to his new moniker.
She really loves the soups.
I know, she won't let it out.
You said it 3 weeks ago at 6:15 in the morning.
Accidentally.
Just he's Soups now.
Soups.
Yeah, who's this guy Soups on the
It's
show?
very confusing. My friend texts me, he's like, "Who is Soups?"
Yeah. It's what we like to do, confuse our audience.
It's our thing.
It is our thing.
Maybe it's more my thing.
Okay, so the order we're going in, Virginia?
We're going to go beef heart first, pig's foot 2, chicken foot 3.
Chicken foot 3.
All of the choices this morning will be in a delicious broth.
He's got a very virginal taste bud, old Suits. He's not. He doesn't know about a lot of this stuff.
Yeah, no, he
There's
doesn't.
a lot of stuff he's not ever tried.
Oh, I know. I mean, we introduced him to like apples,
Bananas and apples.
He never had apples.
This is going to change him. This is going to change him as a person.
Do you think he's going to be mad at me?
No, I mean, we've all gone through it.
Look, we blood in, blood out, dog. We all signed on for this gig.
Okay. We've all done it. Okay, smell it, eat it. You know what he's going to be trying to do. You can watch it on KVJ TV on YouTube next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777. 800-561-7777.
This report brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Now offering free local delivery and no payments for 90 days. Call 561-222-CARS. Save thousands at offleaseonly.com. Well, at the moment, we have no major incidents to watch out for on your roadways 95 and the Turnpike, up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. This report brought to you by Massage Envy. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
At Massage Envy, their commitment to safety has never been greater. Go see the measures they're taking and book your next massage, facial, or stretch at massageenvy.com. Massage Envy. Keep your body moving.
Your local 1-hour air conditioning and heating team is open and ready to serve you. AC isn't a luxury, but rather is essential to your life. Give our team a call at 844-1-HOUR or visit onehouраir.com.
Our homes today are like little cities, full of different interneting boroughs, like the entertainment district in the living room, or the virtual fitness center in the garage. And Xfinity Internet keeps it all running smoothly with reliable speed to power all your devices at once. You get coverage around town, from the financial district home office to the spa. Plus, get added protection to help keep your Wi-Fi network safe, like an at-home police station.
Xfinity Internet keeps your little city humming with reliable speed, coverage, and added security. Now that's simple, easy, awesome. Get started with Xfinity Internet for $20 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement. You'll get advanced security free with the XFi Gateway. Plus, ask about XFi Complete for whole home Wi-Fi, unlimited data, and more. Go to Xfinity.com or call 1-800-XFINITY today to learn more. Requires paperless billing and autopay. Ends 8/11/20. Restrictions apply. New performance starter internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply.
You know, I'm all about health and wellness. That's why I go to Revive. Times like now, I want to have my immune system completely cranking. The vitamin infusion I get is a supplement that I just cannot get over the counter. That's why I go to Revive, to boost up my immune system to maximum capacity. Plus, you can also check out their ozone therapy. You know, yesterday I told you there were basically 3 cues to extending and having better living and also having great aging, and one of those was the temperature control and colder temperatures. The ozone therapy does that. It'll combat inflammation, boost up your immune system, and can actually slow or reverse the aging process. Vitamin B will actually help you reduce your added quarantine pounds. They got so many other features as well. You can see online, revivepbg.com, or check out their new super sanitary location in the Alton Town Center, just east of I-95 and Donald Ross Road. It's Revive.
If you're far from water, you might think a flood can't happen to you. But the truth is, there are hidden risks that can leave your property vulnerable, like runoff from new development, changing weather patterns, and even wildfires. But if you have flood insurance, you have peace of mind, knowing that you can recover faster. Protect the life you've built. Visit floodsmart.gov/storm to learn more. Brought to you by FEMA and its National Flood Insurance Program.
When I walked into Inspire Aesthetics, I was blown away by the careful attention to detail with their highly trained staff and nationally recognized and board-certified plastic surgeons and highly trained master injectors. Inspire Aesthetics made me feel comfortable, confident, and beautiful. It's easy to see why they have hundreds of positive reviews from real patients. Right now, they have great specials on Botox and fillers at both the Fort Lauderdale and Delray locations. You can even schedule a virtual consultation to learn more. Call or text 855-INSPIRE today. That's 855-INSPIRE.
A moment of glee from Walmart this tax-free weekend. Hear that? That's you realizing how much you'll save with Walmart's low prices and no sales tax. Save on fashion like women's dresses starting at $10, men's graphic tees starting at $9, and tech like the Asus 14-inch Chromebook only $249. Enjoy your moment of glee. Shop Walmart this tax-free weekend in Florida, August 7th to August 9th, and get free 2-day delivery when you shop online. Offer good in Florida on eligible items. 2 business day delivery, $35 minimum. Restrictions apply.
Off Lease Only, they've got thousands of vehicles in their inventory. They've got cars, trucks, SUVs, vans, every make and model under the sun, and every price point under the sun as well. They've got cars for like $8,000, and then they've got luxury cars that you're just gonna, melt over. Everything, the best selection, low mileage vehicles, everything from 2016s all the way up to 2020s. And the great thing about Off Lease Only is you're not going to have to haggle with a used car salesman that does it every day of his life and he's good at it and you're not. There's no stressful negotiation at Off Lease Only. Upfront pricing, no hidden fees. Get online right now. Go see the inventory. Thousands of cars. Get pre-qualified for financing and do all the work before you even go. Go online, offleaseonly.com.
Do you need legal help? Call Anna Jar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
I am so excited today. I am going to pick up my jewelry. I dropped off a bunch of stuff at the all-new Diamonds Direct in Boca. It's a beautiful jewelry store. It is massive. It's enough to fill like 30 regular stores. And they also do repairs right there on site. And seriously, I had a stone fall out of a bracelet, and it's the same stone I've lost before. It's little. And they replaced it at half the price of the last guy that replaced it. I mean, Diamonds Direct in Boca is a totally new concept in jewelry. They have the best price because there's no middleman. It's rock bottom prices, direct importer prices, and you're going to find a selection like no other store, case after case. And they've got engagement rings, and they've got earrings and pendants and bands and bracelets, and they give you a diamond education. I love this. They want you to be a smart consumer. They're going to give you a lifetime warranty with every purchase and 110% diamond upgrade guarantee. Go find out all the details right in Boca behind the Town Center Mall off St. Andrews. It's the all-new Diamonds Direct.
South Florida weather is 15 seconds away from the H. Gregg West Palm Beach Weather Center.
HGregg.com's Sell Us Your Car event starts now. They're buying cars of all makes and models and paying top dollar, up to $5,000 over KBB value. Need a car? They have thousands in inventory of all makes and models, all thousands below market value. Visit HGregg.com now and see how much you can save.
This morning here in South Florida, warm and humid with some isolated coastal rainfall possible. This afternoon, hot and humid with highs in the low 90s, partly sunny skies and light southeasterly winds. Scattered showers and a few strong thunderstorms are possible this afternoon. Rain chances are lower along the coast, but will increase the farther inland you go. I'm WPTV First Alert Meteorologist Glenn Glazer for 97.9 WRMF.
Wicked Weather is brought to you by the podcast True Romance.
The new podcast, Forgotten, Women of Juarez, investigates a series of murders that have haunted the U.S.-Mexico border for almost 30 years. To find out more, listen to Forgotten, Women of Juarez, wherever you get your podcasts.
More KVJ Show, right now, on 97.9 WRMF.
All right, hopefully you got a chance to dial up KVJ TV on YouTube to watch this, the finale of Smell It, Eat It here, where you've got to smell an item. If you can't identify, you got to pop it into your mouth. And we've got some interesting soups here today. We're starting off with I believe one is a beef heart soup.
Yes, corazon, as it was labeled in the Mexican market.
Yes, see, that would be heart, yeah.
Corazon.
Mm-hmm.
And then so after the beef heart, we've got a pig's foot.
Okay.
And then after the pig's foot, we've got a chicken foot.
Chicken foot. Okay.
Just looking at Suits behind the scenes, that man looks like he's walking the Green Mile.
He's so upset.
He's just kind of real quiet.
It's a tough bit.
I think he's just trying to calm himself and center himself.
That's good.
He did that energy shot. It's made him a little nauseous, I think.
Oh, no. It's a bad time to be nauseous.
All right, let's bring him in here and see how he does on this. Who knows? Maybe he'll smell and identify the first one right away and boom, be done with this.
He's the kid, the prodigy.
Yeah, he might do that. Okay, so we're bringing in Suits here to try this out. Smell it, eat it. He puts on the blindfold so he can't see, only using the sense of smell to try to identify these items.
He brought his own throw-up trash can in here.
He's prepared.
I like to be prepared. What can I say?
He learned from Denny's.
He is a man of preparation.
All right, so we got to make sure we get that sweet face on this camera, Suits.
All right. Let's do this.
It's just, you know what? When you got something like this, like, let's just do it.
Get it over with.
Let's just do it.
You're never going to be more ready.
No, you're right. Okay, Virginia's getting item number 1 up here. Again, the rules are you smell it. If you correctly identify, the game is over. If you don't, you pop that in your mouth. We go through 3 rounds if you don't get any of them correct.
And if you don't want to eat it, you don't have to eat it. Like, you can
Yeah.
chew it and spit it out and try to figure out what it is, because these are pretty intense.
Oh, that's not good.
I will say though, if you do eat it though, it's pretty badass, Suits.
We'll see what happens here.
right.
I don't know what's going to happen here.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Item number 1. Smelling it. Sniffing away.
It smells like cat food.
Yeah.
You do love cats.
That's why I know the smell of cat food. Oh, this. Is it cat food?
Cat food. Virginia, I don't believe it's cat food,
It
is
is
it?
not. I'm so sorry.
All right, make sure we get him on that camera.
Okay.
Open wide.
Let's see if he can taste it and identify what it is. Okay, a little drippage there. Oh, it dripped quite a bit.
Oh,
It
no.
dripped a lot.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
What about it?
What was the texture like? What do you think of that, Suits? Any idea what it was you just popped in your mouth?
So it was very tough. Like, it was not easy to chew.
Mm-hmm.
It did taste like some sort of a meat, though.
Okay.
To me.
I put it in a soup for you because of your new nickname, Soups.
Oh, well, thank you for being so considerate.
Mm-hmm. What do you think that might have been there?
I am going to guess that it is I feel like it's some sort of meat. Let's go with like a turkey potted, like turkey meat or something.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'd say a good guess. Virginia, what exactly was it that Suits popped in his mouth?
That was a beef heart.
Ugh.
Okay.
I knew it was meat though of some sort.
Okay.
Yeah.
What
It
is a
was meat.
beef heart?
It's like the heart of a cow.
Heart of a champion like you.
Yeah.
Corazon.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So you kind of get an idea maybe where the zone is, possibly on the Suits, and maybe that will be beneficial to you moving
Random
forward.
entrails of animals.
Oh,
Okay.
Possibly.
You have
yeah.
so much heart juice on your shirt.
I can
A
feel
lot of
it.
it did dribble. I did
Oh,
notice.
it's on
I
his
didn't
cro-
expect it to be so big.
It's on his
Yeah,
crotch. He's
that's
got
what she said.
heart juice on the crotch.
Okay.
Maybe I won't give you so much broth this time.
Yeah. Keep it a little bit more dry.
Okay, dry.
Yeah. Less broth, more meat in this. Okay. Item number 2 here. Smell it, eat it is the name of it. Suits is going to smell it. If he can identify
stop
the
it.
smell, then it does not go in his mouth and the game is over. If he doesn't, then Virginia will pop it right in that pie hole. Okay, what do you think? Suits is smelling it right now. Item number 2 here, and smell it, eat it. Drinking that in.
It again tastes or smells kind of like a meat.
Okay. Smells like a meat. Okay. Oh, he's regurgitating a little bit. Virginia's getting a little close.
Now I've got whatever it is on my mustache.
Flavor saver.
Yeah, you might want to wash your face after this.
Okay, let's see here. It does smell like kind of a meat, and the last one was basically cow heart.
Mm-hmm.
So,
What do you think?
is it
Stop.
chicken? No, it's not chicken. What about cow tongue?
Cow tongue. That is a good guess.
Good guess,
That is a very good
Suits.
guess. Virginia, did he get it correct? Are we done with smell it, eat it?
He did not.
Oh, rats.
Okay, let's go ahead and
That's a
pop it
shame.
in there and see if you can
Okay.
identify it by taste.
Open up wide, Suits.
It's not
and again,
cow tongue.
you don't have to swallow. You can spit.
Okay, there it goes in his mouth. Ooh, boy.
Explore it. Explore it.
Bone in that?
Probably.
I mean, I feel like I just bit into a bone.
To be quite honest, Suits, we don't know what is in that.
I've never had it.
It's mystery meat.
There might be a bone in there. We don't know.
That photo was unbelievable just a second ago. Virginia, that was not cow tongue. What was that Suits just had in his mouth?
That was a pig toe.
A pig toe?
Pig toe.
I didn't think they were that big.
I cut a little piggy toe off the pig foot, and you had a pig toe.
Okay, all right.
All
Pig
right.
toe. How fascinating is that? You're exploring all new things here today, Suits.
Yeah, I didn't think that's what I was going to be trying on a Thursday.
Yeah, all right. The good news is you're 2 items down out of 3. This is the third and final one for Smell It, Eat It. Let's see how Suits does with this final item here in the grand finale of Smell It, Eat It. Okay. Virginia's bringing this on over. It's
I don't like the laughing I'm hearing. This doesn't sound good.
Suits, you know how we roll. We save the best for last.
No.
The visual is what I'm looking forward to.
Oh, this is not going to be good.
Okay, all right. Let's smell this, see if we can figure out what exactly is going on here. Again, an edible item, I guess. All right, he's smelling it. Oh, boy.
Too close.
Yeah, Virginia gets right in there with that thing.
What's it smell like?
Okay. What kind of smells you detecting there, Suits?
I'm still detecting that this is some kind of like a meat. Like it's kind of staying in that family.
Meat family, yeah.
Yeah, your insides serve you well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we had
Virginia's gone to
beef
the
heart. We've had.
There's a theme.
There's got to be some weird part of an animal.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
turkey neck.
Turkey
I mean,
neck.
I got nothing on
I
that.
see where you're going there.
Thing in there.
I see. That's where you're going with that. That's smart. Okay.
Is it?
It is not turkey neck. It was a great guess. You are in the maybe in the right family, Virginia. If you would introduce that food item to Suits' mouth here, so he can explore it and try to figure out what it is that he has. Okay. There he goes. Put it. All right.
There was like a whole like breast or something. It felt like
It was
so
like a whole
many
breast.
bones.
Yes. Yeah.
You could only be so lucky that it was a breast. It's not.
No.
Any idea what that was you just had in your mouth?
Pig butt. I
Pig
don't know. It was
butt.
gross. I got nothing.
Okay, that's a good guess. Why don't you pull that up there so that Suits can see exactly what he just had in his mouth? Bert, if you'd introduce that, let him see that.
Is that a chicken foot?
Yes.
You know, I was going to guess that earlier, and I thought
just
there's no
high-fived
way.
it.
Yeah, that there is a chicken foot, my friend.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so you can say now you have tried chicken foot, you've tried pig toe, and cow heart. Amazing stuff.
Yeah, real
All
amazing.
your Spanish friends will be very impressed. Yes, very official stuff.
Chicken foot. Oh my God.
Yeah. All right. Well, Suits, well played.
Yay!
You are done with your round of Smell It or Eat It.
You're a good sport.
Best news I've heard all week.
There you go. All right. Very nice. I don't know if you guys heard the crazy story of the person that jumped over the wall at Mar-a-Lago with an AK-47.
What?
Yes. Very interesting story that is breaking here locally. What exactly happened? We'll tell you next.
I've been trying to call. I've been on my own for long enough. Maybe you can show me how to love. Maybe I'm going through a drought. You don't even have to do too much. You can turn me on with just a touch, baby. I look around since city's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone. I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, when I'm like this, you're the one I kiss. I'm just coming back to let you know I can never say it on the phone. They'll never let you go this time. I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. Hey, I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. Ow! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Did you hear about the people that were jumping the fence at Mar-a-Lago and they had an AK-47?
What the heck is going on with this?
I didn't hear that story, which is alarming because I'm in the media and it's my own town.
Yeah.
I heard it was kids. Is that true?
Yeah, it was three 15-year-old boys that were seen by police parked in a silver Hyundai around midnight on Friday. They had their daytime running lights on, and the officers came up to them to see what was going on, and they sped away. And the car's headlights were turned off, so they call in. You know, they ain't playing around that area. Palm Beach doesn't play, and they especially don't play near the president's headquarters there at Mar-a-Lago. So a second police car is right there in a second. Kids bail from the car, and they try to jump over a wall, and that wall happens to be to Mar-a-Lago. It was right there.
Okay, so they didn't mean to go into Mar-a-Lago. They were just running from the cops.
Yeah, a police spokesperson right now doesn't believe they even knew what they were doing or where they were going.
Gotcha.
I mean, when you say somebody's jumping the wall with an AK-47, you're thinking, okay, somebody's going in there to cause some havoc. They did have a backpack that contained an AK in it, and that's part of the issue, and they're trying to decide whether they're going to try them as adults or not. If they do, that could be a troubling charge. I can't even imagine, but I assume because of the residence that they tried to jump into, that would have an added influence of a federal nature to it.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
That's a definite hot mess they have stepped into.
That is definitely, teenage trouble. Be like, whoops, if they truly did not know what wall they were climbing. Now, who knows? Maybe they did have some sort of plan and the cops rolled up on it while they're trying to, their little 15-year-old minds are trying to work through it.
Huh.
So I guess that's what they got to sort out now to find out what happened with that. So, yeah, either way, if they're tried as adults, that may not be great for them. The mayor of Los Angeles is really cracking down. We talked about some of the restrictions that they got going on in Miami-Dade, where they're like, hey, we want you to wear a mask in your own house. And I saw even this week, too, they're not playing in Miami-Dade when it comes to basketball. They've closed down the courts again there in Miami Beach, and they even took all the rims off the city parks, and they say you also can't dribble.
No dribbling?
No dribble.
How's your hoops game? I know you were playing with Cannon a lot. Did you guys kind of shut that down, or are you still doing it?
Well, we're having a hard time again finding basketball courts with hoops.
They're taking them down here, too?
Yeah, we used to go to Ballpark of the Palm Beaches. That's where we typically go play basketball, and they removed all the hoops there.
Wow.
Yeah, we got a secret hoop spot that we go to a little bit now, which I'm not going to reveal because they'll remove those hoops if they haven't already.
I'm going to start looking at that. I want to see if I notice if a lot of the basketball courts are taking down their hoops.
In these three counties, yeah, they are a lot of them, I think. So, how about this, though? The mayor of Los Angeles says if anybody's caught throwing a large party at their house right now, the city will cut off their water and power.
Dang.
Oh, yeah.
Look, you gotta play ball.
Yeah.
I mean,
because he's not playing.
city. These large house parties have essentially become nightclubs in the hills. That is why tonight I am authorizing the city to shut off Los Angeles Department of Water and Power Service in the egregious cases in which houses, businesses, and other venues are hosting unpermitted large gatherings. But by turning off that power, shutting down that water, we feel we can close these places down.
And Mary Jimenez in Miami's like, shut down power.
Well, that's how you probably get people to start listening to you.
Yeah, because, no AC, no water. The party all of a sudden becomes not as fun.
Until they get generators.
Oh.
You're totally right.
So if you're going to throw a party, you just have to have a generator on hand.
They'll just keep going back and forth.
Yeah, if you're throwing a big party like that, you have enough money for generators.
Yeah. The mayor of Lake Ozark, Missouri, says, those pictures that went viral with tons of people without masks partying here over Memorial Day weekend, what do you think he had to say about that?
Those are old pictures.
No, he said, they're great.
Oh, he loved them?
Yeah, he said, we've never had more travel and tourism. It's a lot bigger than it was last year. So, hey, what you saw, that's us, baby. Welcome to Lake Ozark, Missouri.
Yeah, they don't care. They're loving it. Nah.
Yeah, he said they've had more visitors this summer than the past two combined. So,
well, Ozark, it's got kind of more of a hard reputation now because of the show. You kind of have to act like you don't care.
It's got two things going for you. You're right. The Netflix show, Ozark, and now that. So apparently it's working to their favor. A 6-year-old girl in England bit into a McDonald's Chicken McNugget and apparently found a face mask inside.
Is this real, though? I saw the picture.
How does this happen?
I don't know.
Come on.
Let's do it this way. Look, and then you can see how it's compacted into the chicken. It's stuck.
I don't know. She's saying it's compacted into the chicken.
She had the voice of a liar. No, I'm just kidding.
More craziness with fast food continues. A woman in Virginia punched a teenage McDonald's employee in the face because there wasn't any ketchup on her sandwich.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
She gave her the big smack.
Crazy, yeah. She struck the teenage worker right in the face and then took off where the cops arrived. And they were looking for her.
Yeah, people get real violent when it comes to their food, man.
Insane.
It is. It's always at a people go to a fast food restaurant and they expect it to be fast and quick, and when it's not, they lose their minds.
Well, they're going to start putting these workers behind glass like tellers at a bank. People, honestly, bulletproof glass. Look at that BK. I think they caught the people, by the way. They've got everybody at that shooting that happened at the Burger King.
We cannot be shooting our drive-through workers, you morons.
Listen, this is a crazy story, too. A taxi driver in South Korea stabbed a passenger more than 10 times on Monday because the guy wouldn't stop passing gas in the back of the cab.
It sounds like he was using his farts as a weapon.
He was,
But can you stab?
Look, you shouldn't fart on people. I'm a firm believer of that.
You also shouldn't stab people.
I'm a firm believer of that, too. I can be for both.
Is it a fair trade?
I don't think you should be farting on people.
You cut the cheese, I'll cut you.
You can walk away from a fart. You get too many stabs, you ain't walking nowhere.
I'm just saying, if you're in a bus, it depends on how you're doing it. But if you're being a fart bully and you're putting your butt on somebody and just blasting, don't be surprised when someone stabs you.
Well, fortunately, the passenger is going to survive, and the driver was arrested for attempted murder because of it.
Fart on people.
I can't believe you're on the side of the stabber.
I'm not on the side of the stabber.
I'm on the side of the farter.
I'm just saying, don't be...
Of course you are.
Yeah.
Sometimes
we know your agenda.
You can't help it. What if he had yogurt?
If it's accidental, of course, he doesn't deserve the stabbing. But if you're a fart bully, just don't be shocked.
The cops in a small town in New York caught a, quote, tall leprechaun who was breaking into cars last week.
What?
The description of him from witnesses included orange hair, a green shirt, and plaid pants, so people called him a leprechaun, even though he's about 6 feet tall, and he's been charged with attempted petty larceny.
Just the very nature of the word leprechaun. You can't have a tall leprechaun. Get out of here with that.
Well, this guy meant well. Talk about proposals gone wrong. A guy in England was trying to get his girlfriend's hand in matrimony, and he lit 100 candles to make it all romantic in their apartment, and he caught the place on fire. It's completely destroyed.
Oh,
romantic? No, though. Romantic?
I would definitely not be able to marry that guy.
Okay, yeah.
Damn, They're cold, witch.
Like, this douche just burned all my stuff. No, it's a hard no.
Thankfully for him, his girlfriend still said yes.
Well, she's a bigger woman than me. I can't get past it.
And they say the hot new trend in plastic surgery is genital matchmaking, where a couple both get plastic surgery to make their naughty regions more compatible. Huh. That can include making them so that they are like a lock and key.
So if
sometimes the key's too big and sometimes the lock's too small and vice versa.
So if you have long nards, does that mean she's got to get long?
I don't think your nards are what they're looking at, boo.
No, you're missing the lock key
If
part.
I have to explain to you
Can
how
we bring out the reproduction charts again for the bird?
Birds and the Bees 101. Let's
Yeah.
get into it.
Back to the drawing board.
You know what I meant.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
Car accident? Before you call the insurance company, know your legal rights. Call Freeman Injury Law. 800-561-7777.
800-561-7777. This report brought to you by offleaseonly.com. Now offering free local delivery and no payments for 90 days. Call 561-222-CARS. Save thousands at offleaseonly.com. Well, at the moment, we have no major incidents to watch out for on your roadways 95 and the Turnpike, up to speed for the most part throughout Broward and Palm Beach counties. This report brought to you by Massage Envy. I'm Suits 979 WRMF.
At Massage Envy, their commitment to safety has never been greater. Go see the measures they're taking and book your next massage, facial, or stretch at massageenvy.com. Massage Envy. Keep your body moving.
Fall registration is open at IRSC. Hybrid courses, which are in person and online, include labs and training programs with class sizes and safety in place. And there's always a schedule of online courses available through our virtual campus. irsc.edu. Register today.
Want your groceries and more delivered fast? BJ's Wholesale Club brings it to your door in as little as 2 hours, so you can spend more time doing things like not shopping. BJ's. Live generously.
People over the age of 65 and those with underlying conditions are at risk of severe complications from COVID-19 and should avoid crowds and minimize contact outside the home. For the rest of us, be sure to avoid the 3 C's. That's closed spaces, crowded places, and close contact settings. Help protect Florida's most vulnerable. And don't forget to wear a mask. Learn more at floridahealth.gov.
If you're involved in a legal dispute, call me, Glenn Levine, a board-certified civil trial lawyer at the law offices of Anajar Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733. And take back control of your life. Office in West Palm Beach.
As you get back to business, small things can make a big difference. Like marking safe distances with floor tape and posting reminders to wash hands. As always, Grainger is here to help, offering supplies and solutions for every industry. Free access to product specialists, 24/7 support, safety recovery guides, and more. It's part of our commitment to help you adapt and recover in these challenging times. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
You know, when you're going to be doing a LASIK procedure, you don't want to go to just anybody. We're talking about your eyes. So that's why you want to go to the best of the best. That's why I went to Panu Laser Vision. Expert service, knowledgeable doctors, brand new state-of-the-art lasers. That's what they do. I would not trust my eyes to anybody else. And if you are tired of the glasses because your mask is getting in the way, go to Panu with locations all over Broward and now in Palm Beach. You can pay $0 down and 0 interest too to get your procedure. So look them up online today, PanuLaser.com, P-A-N-N-U laser.com.
Car wreck, Gordon and Partners, 333-3333.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Shop thousands of 2016 through 2020 vehicles with super low miles. Priced thousands below retail right now at offleaseonly.com. This is 97.9 WRMF, Palm Beach.
Got a few random questions here for you. Think about this. Would you rather be a ghost or be reincarnated? Now, maybe you don't believe in either, but let's say just for the sake of this game, you do. What would be better, to be a ghost or to be reincarnated? Now, if you walk it through, one, if you're a ghost, it seems like a lot of times maybe they're trapped to an area. And I think it would be discouraging, too, trying to communicate and seeing things and not being able to necessarily be heard or get somebody to really see you. I know from the movie Ghost, that was the issue with Patrick Swayze, as he was trying to communicate and trying to figure out how that he could, let his girl know that he was still there, and Molly, that he was watching.
That guy teaches him the tricks.
Yes.
The weird, creepy guy's like, get off my train.
That guy's crazy.
How'd you do that? Right.
That's a good. I love that part.
Yeah.
I go ghost because you're not always confined to an area. You can roam about.
But you can't travel the world, can you?
You can.
You can.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
I didn't know that.
You can. Yeah.
And can you just fly over the sea? How does that work?
Some. I've never been a
or
ghost.
Or do you just all of a sudden be like, I want to be in London, poof, and you're there?
It's a spiritual adventure for you, but yeah, I think you're able to go where you want to go.
Okay. Now, the thing about being reincarnated is it seems like a lot of times you come back maybe as an animal or something weird, and I just would not want that. I think that being human is where I would want to be. And then on top of it, I think being in America, we take for granted the fact that we're in, if not the best, one of the greatest countries in the world, and you could wind up in a tough place in a tough situation.
And we are extra lucky because we're in South Florida. We really don't know how great we have it down
I do.
here.
I'm fully well aware. I thank the good Lord every single day I'm here doing what I do. But you're right. There are 1,000,001 different places that you could be on this planet that are not nearly as good as where we are.
Here's my problem with the reincarnation. I don't want to... If I'm going to be an eagle or whatever in the next life, I want to be able to still remember the moments we had, in this lifetime. We've had some great laughs. We've had some good times together. And that next level or that next life, I want to still be able to remember those moments.
And I don't think that happens.
It doesn't. That's what some people believe that's what deja vu is.
Yes, but it's just a quick snapshot, nothing more.
Nothing more. Sometimes you don't even realize what it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I think Ghost is a better option here of the two.
You going...
I don't know.
We broke her brain
Yeah,
again.
you did.
I don't know. It's just too much for me.
I was trying to think how I could work a bald eagle joke in about Kevin, but it just didn't hit.
Guy's got beautiful head of hair now. That joke is so 2018.
Late.
2000 late.
Okay, next random question here for you. What is the best TV show theme song from 2000 on? My nomination is the Narcos theme song.
Oh,
Love it.
It's so good.
It's such a. It makes you feel like a badass when it's on.
Sexy, but yeah, it's the forbidden.
Yeah,
it is, and it fits the show perfectly.
That's a good way to describe a forbidden love. It catches you up.
You've got a cocktail in your hand and you're making some really bad choices, but you're dangerous and you're sexy.
And feeling bad makes you feel so good.
Okay, yeah.
When that song's playing.
I think I kind of know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, so for me, this song is the best choice, without a doubt, for the best. Get it, Bird. Look at you. Swaying them hips a little bit.
Soy el fuego que arde tu piel. Soy el agua que mata tu sed. El castillo, la torre, yo soy.
Okay. The sword that guards the treasure.
You got any beer?
You're the air that I breathe.
We got some aguardiente, which ironically was Escobar's favorite drink.
We don't have a live show tomorrow.
You're right.
Yeah, start your vacation
Giddy up,
early.
Bird. Giddy up, Bird.
Virginia can take me home.
Aguardiente tastes so good at 9 a.m.
Oh, we have tequila too here.
Yeah, we do.
Man, we got a whole bar. We're stocked.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We got that pandemic bar going.
Do you have a nomination for what you think the best theme song is?
I do. I think Narcos is up there.
Yeah,
I really
can't think
do
of
love
anything
it.
that'll beat Narcos.
Yeah. Some people are texting in saying that they think it is Orange is the New Black.
Animals trap, trap, trap till the cages fall. The cages fall. The day is new, and everyone is waiting.
I I know that song from, I think, from something else.
Yeah, I don't know. That's the only place I know it from.
Huh.
Yeah. I say that is one.
I like the theme song to Ballers on HBO with The Rock.
I'm trying to think.
It's a rap song. It's got a hype beat behind it.
Is it got dirty words?
Oh, yes, Kevin.
Okay. Well, go ahead then.
Yes.
All right.
It's a jam, though.
Mm-hmm. Somebody said Peaky Blinders is also a good theme. I haven't got into that show yet, but I'm just about there with you. Sopranos, 2000? Yeah, that would work, right?
Yeah, they had some overlap.
Yeah, because that definitely went down after that. I remember this theme.
Laptops.
Oh, okay. That's commercial.
Commercials.
Well, we're too cheap to get the paid version.
It's only a minute commercial. Just stand by.
All these sound really off. Doesn't it sound kind of weird?
It doesn't sound like The Sopranos to me.
It is the theme. It's just the audio quality sounds terrible.
Oh, that's it. You're right. It is.
Yeah. It sounds terrible. I don't know why. Well, I probably know why, but yeah, that's a good one. Let me see. Fairly Odd Parents, Phineas and Ferb, all great theme songs from the year 2000
Phineas
and plus.
and Ferb is fun.
Big Bang Theory. That's a good one.
Okay.
It's got the bare naked ladies.
That song's a little much.
Well, sometimes you're a little much. So
It works, right?
You guys are even.
Yeah. Black Sails, True Blood, also getting an honorable mention here from people texting in.
How did True Blood go? I always get True Blood and Sopranos mixed up. They sounded, I want to do bad things to you. That's what it is.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That is a good one.
Okay, so tell me this. What two animals would you like to switch the sound they make?
I feel like it's a Denny's question, first of all. He knows.
Yeah, if you had like a chicken that would moo or a chicken that would bark.
If Chewy could start mooing, that would be amazing.
Mooey?
Mooey Chewy. Oh, it works so good. It's perfect. Mooey
That
Chewy.
is pretty good. Mooey Chewy.
I love it.
Okay. Any thoughts on that? You can let us know.
I want to switch Denny's shrimp with parrots, those talking parrots.
Oh my gosh. Denny's walks in. Hello, Denny's. How's it going? All of his shrimp.
Shrimpy want a cracker.
That's amazing.
That could be pretty good. All right, any thoughts? 877-979-WRMF. You can always call, text, hit us up at the KVJ Show. Easy to do.
Ask for a free ride. I only asked you to show me a real good time. I never asked for the rainfall. At least I showed up. You showed me nothing at all. It's coming down on me. Harder like misery. It's coming down on me. I'm ready, rain on me. Drop, but at least I'm alive. Rain on me, rain on me.
the sky. I'll be your galaxy, I'm about to fly. Rain on me, tsunami, head up to the sky. I'll be your galaxy, I'm about to fly. Rain on me.
Okay, a couple of extra thoughts going on here. Talking about TV theme songs. Somebody said you've got to put in the Game of Thrones theme. That is one of the best theme songs that has happened since the year 2000. Arguably, I'd say, yeah. I mean, it's a good little piece of music, right? And it fits.
Yeah, it's all right.
Show.
It's all right. It makes me want to get up and battle with some axes.
Okay. You're not as convinced. You don't think it's nearly as good as...
I like themes with words in them, and it's a longer theme. It does take a while to get through, and I just want to get to the dragons, baby.
Yeah, it's just pretty much dramatic music is all you're listening to with that one. Okay, so you're not. Would it make the top 5 for you?
Absolutely not. I'm sure whoever sent that in is mad at me now, and probably is not following me on Twitter anymore.
What are you gonna do, huh?
Nothing. You know nothing, Jon Snow. You know nothing.
That's the Game of Thrones theme there.
Nobody wants to act with me. Let's try a little improv thing.
I didn't even watch the show, bro.
Bloodline is another one that people put in there as a good theme. That is a good... So the thing that I loved about that, too, is the Bloodline Open, if you have ever watched that show on Netflix, is they show one of those South Florida stormy skies. That's kind of how it is. It's got this kind of like creepy sound that kind of fits the TV show Bloodline, set in the Keys.
Very murderous, very drug.
Yeah, it's kind of got that
crime.
Feel. Yeah.
I feel like I'm on opium, and I've never done opium.
Yeah.
Hey, it's quarantine. This is always a time for firsts.
Mm-hmm.
There, no one's saying The Office?
Office has not gotten a suggestion yet.
Here's the thing about The Office. A lot of times people go to bed to The Office and you'll fall asleep, and you're watching the episode. It's usually not a lot of background noise, and all of a sudden you jump out of your sleep because the Office theme is so loud.
Oh.
The next episode starts to play.
It throws you.
Like, oh my gosh.
Is it just intense, or
it's just loud for whatever reason? No, it's just a piano. It's a cute little jingle, but it's the volume is a little bit louder than the actual show. It scares the crap out of you.
Yeah, could see that. Somebody said, what about the Dexter theme? That's one of the greatest. It's 2000. Creepy.
Did you get into Dexter?
I did.
Would I like Dexter?
The first season is absolutely amazing, and I think I watched 4 seasons of it. I kind of knew what was coming. I think the last maybe they did 6 or 7 maybe, and I kind of knew what the ending was, and I was like, I don't feel like watching the whole thing. So I left, and I felt like it was a good place to leave the show.
Huh.
So I would tell you the first season is amazing. I thought it was great. At least watch that.
Imagine you waking up and you're like chained to a torture wall and that music's playing.
That's what that feels like. That's torture wall music.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And there's a guy with a mask and he's just looking at you, walking at you slow, with a knife.
I hold my breath and hope to pass out.
I mean, good luck. I think that they'd want that.
People are also talking about it'd be fun if you could switch to animals and the sounds that they make, like bunnies that sound like lions. Didn't they do a commercial with that one time? Bunnies were. I could swear I've seen a commercial with a bunny that Because bunnies don't really make noises, do they? That's the only thing if you switched them.
Wait, how do they make a rabbit?
They make a lot of noise.
Rabbit? No, that's.
Do they say their own name?
It's ribbit. It's a frog.
Yeah, I'm dumb.
Rabbit.
Rabbit.
I didn't get much sleep last night.
Somebody needs that vacation.
I do. I didn't sleep a wink last night
Rabbit.
she was all laid up.
Rabbit.
I'm off. I'm real off today.
Boy, kids are scolding you. Yeah. All right, coming up here in just a couple minutes on the KVJ show. Well, we've kind of dealt with this before. What if you've got a great guy, but he just is not meeting all your needs in the bedroom? How do you handle that situation? We'll discuss next.
You know how you hear people on the radio and you're like, I wonder what they look like when they're saying that. I wish I could see them.
Well, you can. We're right there on youtube.com/KVJ show.
Well, we're not very far away from virtual learning. It is going to be coming up here at the end of the month for most people listening to the KVJ show, and that means you've got just a little bit of time to get your internet right. Very important, because if your kid is relying on their education for this, you want reliability. You also want speed, so you don't have slowdowns and buffering and things that will distract them. That's why I'm telling you, you got to go with Xfinity. I know because I've got it, and I've tested it in my own home. Super fast speeds and reliability. I'm working from home. My son Cannon has done his virtual schooling. We've never had a problem at all. That's why we go with that. Plus, I know my job is very concerned about hackers, and they've got XFi Advanced Security. It comes with it. You get the Xfinity Internet for $20 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement, and you get the Advanced Security free with the XFi Gateway. Check it all out when you call 1-800-XFINITY. Go to Xfinity.com today. Requires paperless billing and auto pay. Ends 8/11/20. Restrictions apply. New performance starter internet customers only. Equipment taxes and fees extra and subject to change after term. Regular rates apply. COVID-19 is still very much top of mind for everybody here in South Florida.
And if you have COVID-19 concerns, Baptist Health South Florida is here for you. With so many different treatment options, I mean, if your symptoms are mild, you can just use the Baptist Healthcare On Demand app and talk to somebody virtually. Maybe they're more moderate, and you can get care right now by visiting any Baptist Health urgent care location throughout South Florida.
Now, in case you are experiencing severe symptoms, all you have to do is call 911 or just visit the closest emergency room. Now, you can always call their COVID-19 hotline too. It's 833-MY-BAPTIST. That's 833-MY-BAPTIST, or visit baptisthealth.net/coronavirus to perform a risk assessment.
Take down this number or visit the website once again. That's 833-MY-BAPTIST, or visit baptisthealth.net/coronavirus.
I got the power!
Yes, sir. You were the 20th $4 or more Powerball purchase. So here's your free Powerball with Power Play ticket.
Only I possess this power.
It's actually every 20th $4 or more Powerball purchase. But by adding Power Play, you can multiply your winnings up to 10 times.
Whoa, that's impressive.
The Florida Lottery. It's your ticket. Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly.
If you are injured in a car crash and seeking an attorney, Hicks & Motto Attorneys at Law is a name you can trust. Hicks & Motto is a mid-sized law firm that will provide you with the personal attention of a small firm, coupled with the ability to commit all the financial resources needed to pursue your case. With over 100 years of combined legal experience, Hicks & Motto is your personal injury law firm. Hicks & Motto, committed to getting you the best possible result. Call 561-683-2300 or hmelawfirm.com. You have questions, they have answers. Call Hicks & Motto.
If you're far from water, you might think a flood can't happen to you. But the truth is, there are hidden risks that can leave your property vulnerable, like runoff from new development, changing weather patterns, and even wildfires. But if you have flood insurance, you have peace of mind, knowing that you can recover faster. Protect the life you've built. Visit floodsmart.gov/storm to learn more. Brought to you by FEMA and its National Flood Insurance Program.
If you've been involved in a car accident, call me, Mark Anajar, at the law offices of Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733, and take back control of your life.
Office in West Palm Beach.
Make MD Now your trusted source for coronavirus testing. MD Now offers both diagnostic and antibody testing for COVID-19 using the gold standard in testing for both. They've partnered with one of the top certified labs in the nation, and you can trust that your results are accurate and reliable. To find out more information and determine which test is right for you, visit mdnow.com.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Discover.
Sometimes food is more than just food. It's part of our community. So this year, Discover is giving $5 million to support Black-owned restaurants, to places like Rodney Scott's Barbecue, Post Office Pies, and hundreds more. Learn how you can show your support at discover.com.
More KVJ Show right now on 97.9 WRMF.
Tracy is putting on a show for her boyfriend. Well, because she likes him, but she also doesn't want to hurt his feelings. Tracy, what are you having a hard time being honest about with your boyfriend?
Well, it's a little bit embarrassing, but when I first started having sex, I thought there was something wrong with me because I was never able to get to the big O.
Okay. All right. I think you're alone in that.
It's a problem with a lot of women.
Yes.
I hear everyone I've ever been with.
They show you the no face.
That's all I get. Yes, I don't get the O face. I get the no face. Nope, not even close. Not even close. Sorry, Tracy. Continue on.
Okay. So when I told my ex that I was faking it with him, he broke up with me. And that was my very first boyfriend. I was 19, and it always just screwed with my mind since then. I'm 32 years old, and I've had maybe 7 partners, that's it, in my life. And I've never gotten to that place that brings me so much joy, my happy place. And I have with myself, of course.
Yeah.
That's, I know my body, but just not with a partner.
Right.
And now I'm with this new guy who, he makes me so happy. And I feel like I'm in love with him. And I've already been faking it.
Oh.
So to me, I think this is an easy fix, and I hear encouraging news already just by what you've said. The fact that you're able to get to your own happy place is amazing. That's great, because if you can sit down and communicate with your boyfriend, bring that toy into the bedroom, apply that to your sex life, and then you're going to start. That might open up some more doors, but that right there is the key.
And I think honesty bit you in the butt when you were dealing with a much younger man. That was a guy who was just a quitter. I think that as guys get older, your ego's a little bit more in check, and I think you'd handle it better. Be like, okay, well then help me help you.
But as a woman, you got to be super careful faking it ever, because if you fake it, then you're not making him do it right and work for it. So don't you want him to learn how to do it right and work for it? You shortchanged yourself by ever faking it.
But she's insecure about it because she doesn't want to hurt his feelings. And I understand that. It's one of those things where you're afraid to, is he going to think he's not a man? But I would sit him down and say, this has always been a problem. It has nothing to do with you.
Right.
And then explain that you can get to that point with that toy. You guys can have a hell of a weekend with this thing.
Oh, yeah.
This is good news.
Good times, baby.
You've got somebody all excited in here.
Well, I think she's been living in this world of, no, I can't.
Yeah.
And I think your world's about to open up if everyone's cool.
Yeah. I think it just takes a conversation. Now, I think the only thing that could come out of this that could be bad is that he may wonder why you weren't honest with him in the first place and may question that.
But you have to approach that and explain. You have to own that and tell him why.
But I honestly feel like this is one of those lies where you are doing it to protect him. You're insecure about it because you've had issues about this. This is something that people are embarrassed to talk about sexual stuff. For a lot of people, it's not an easy thing to even bring up. So for her, she's, thinking, I'll just get it. I'll fake it. He'll be happy. I love this guy. You don't have to fake it.
Yeah.
You don't. And hopefully he'll see it as not a slight towards him, as just you were being insecure.
And just for his ego's sake, go it kind of like slow and one thing at a time. Like, hey, you're not helping me to achieve the big O. And hold the fact that he has the smallest penis of any guy you've ever been with for later.
Yeah. I don't think that's what it is. I don't know why I got to go after people for their size, Kevin. They can't help that.
Well, everybody knows Kevin's a size queen.
I am. That's all I look for by then.
To me, this is a positive situation.
Yeah.
I think
it's doable.
It is.
If you can be completely honest, you can turn this all around into a lovely, happy relationship.
And I think, too, if he has a hard time with this and he doesn't see what's going on, what really is going on here, he might not be the right guy for you.
Yeah.
And don't fake it for the next guy because it's never going to work out well because a fake is a lie and anything based on lies is not good.
I just wonder what the ratio is good to bad results when you've ladies talk to a guy about how they're not helping you get to the happy place.
It's all an approach, too.
Yeah.
I mean, you could do this, and this could be such a great weekend for you guys.
Does it often work out well? Does sometimes they don't take it well and it ends a relationship? What is the ratio on that for people?
Yeah, like if you go with Kevin's approach, you got a small peen.
Yeah. I'm not hitting it. You got a small peen. Your breath is terrible. 877-979-WRMF. Let us know your successes and failures with this conversation here at the KVJ Show.
I don't want this night to end. It's closing time, so leave with me again. Yeah. You got all my love to spend. Oh, let's find a place where happiness begins. We're gonna dance in my living room, slave to the way you move hurts when I'm leaving you. Hey, just dance in the living room, love with an attitude, drunk to an 80s groove. Hey, we're gonna dance in my living room, slave to the way you move hurts when I'm leaving you. Hey, dance in the living room, love with an attitude, drunk. It's only you, man, you know that it's real. So why would you fight and try to deny the way that you feel? Oh, baby, you can't fool me. Nobody's got other plans. So stop pretending you're shy. Just come on and dance, 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 dance. Oh. Early morning, light. Only getting up to close the blinds. I'm praying you don't change your mind, 'cause leaving now just don't feel right. Let's do it one more time. Oh, babe. We're gonna dance in my living room, slave to the way you move hurts when I'm leaving you. Just dance in the living room, love with an attitude, drunk to an 80s groove. Hey, we're gonna dance in my living room, slave to the way you move hurts when I'm leaving you. Hey, dance in the living room, love with an attitude, drunk. It's only you, man, you know that it's real. So why would you fight and try to deny the way that you feel? Oh, baby, you can't fool me. Nobody's got other plans. So stop pretending you're shy. Just come on and dance, 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 dance. Oh. Hey. Only human. It's only human. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Only human. It's only human.
Oh, yeah. Virginia actually got some people agreeing with you. Somebody said Virginia is exactly right in Tracy's call.
Yeah,
if
girl.
they think everything's going good, then they don't know that they need to do something different. Never fake it, ladies.
Don't fake it. You only hurt yourself, and that's not what it's about. You don't care about his feelings. You care about you, girls.
So you think that you should tell somebody if they are bad in bed?
Well, you don't have to tell them that they're bad in bed. You have to say, this isn't working for me. Here's how you can help me. It's never make it about him being bad in bed. You should always say, hey, I like this.
What if they say, so am I bad in bed or
Look,
what?
the key...
Do you level with them? Be like, yes, you're terrible in bed.
The key to great sex is everyone's got to drop their ego and everyone's got to be honest about what they like and what they're into and communicate. And Virginia's right. You don't have to be a jerk about this. You can actually make this a fun conversation if it's done right. It's all about approach, baby. Everything in life's about approach.
Yeah, and she needs to tell him that she's tricky.
Yeah.
If she knows she's tricky. She's never been able to have happy moments with dudes. So right then and there, I mean, he needs
it's
to know.
It's not you, it's me.
Exactly.
Well, I mean,
and then you make him not feel bad.
Totally. And if he should also, he needs to drop his ego a little bit too, because if she's letting him know that, look, dude, no one's ever got me there. It's not you. You should be able to understand that, and that should get him excited. I want to be the first. I want to get you there. Let's do this thing.
Yeah.
The man likes a challenge.
Again, I think nothing but positive on this situation.
Yeah. People have different tastes. And some of those tastes are very bizarre.
Yes.
They are. People are into some stuff, man.
Yeah. Did you see the latest of the Epstein story saga, Virginia, that's going on?
Yeah, I don't know what to think about that. Are you talking about the Prince Andrew details?
Yes. Okay, all right.
What is this?
I didn't even know where to put that in the dirt, much less try to absorb.
So this is they're saying this is what he was
into.
Tell me if this isn't one of the weirdest stories that you've heard. And this actually doesn't have to do with Jeffrey Epstein. This has to do with Prince Andrew.
Right.
This is coming from that Virginia. How do you say her last name?
I think it's Guffrey.
Guffrey. Okay.
She's the girl that's local.
She was
the blonde girl,
yeah.
but
Didn't
now
she go to Royal Palm? Now she lives in Australia. Is that the one?
Exactly.
She's the blonde that you see.
Exactly.
So this is from her manuscript, The Billionaire Playboys Club. She talks about Prince Andrew and how he used a look-alike sex doll. So,
made in his own image.
Imagine if you had a Jaybird sex doll.
And you bring it out when you're with a girl. Like, you're like, hey, I'm Jaybird. Hey, I'm Jaybird too.
So there'd be two of you. So can you imagine?
So hold on, wait a minute. Is he getting turned on by himself?
He would have himself. There's two of him. And according to what she wrote, she said, all I had to do was pretend to be entertained by their lewd gestures. And when Andrew cut my breast with a doll made in his image, I only giggled away. That's an exact quote. So he would take the doll and have the doll do weird things to the girls, and then they would have to respond, and they're like, ah.
Oh, I love it. I love your doll hand on my bosom. Oh my gosh.
No,
people are into some
little Princey, you're being a little naughty.
People are into weird stuff.
He made a sex doll of himself. Just say that out loud.
Where do you even get that? Like,
well, if you have Prince Andrew money, you can
made.
probably have anything custom made.
Anything custom made. When you're that rich, yeah, you can get any kind of weird thing. The world's your playground.
I've heard some weird stuff. I've never heard of this stuff. Look-alike sex dolls?
So here's my question. Was he getting turned on by his own doll, or was that something he thought the girls were getting turned on?
He would bring it into the whole play of all of it that was going on here. And apparently Ghislaine Maxwell even wanted to take a picture of this bizarre scene. And, maybe this might be, I don't know.
So there's a picture out there?
She would take photos of. That's why I'm like, when we get into this trial, is this something we're going to see? The photos of the Prince Andrew lookalike sex doll?
Wow.
Cupping girls' breasts?
How arrogant do you have to be? That's a Kanye West move.
This is, I'm like, you can't even make this up. Like the far reaches of my mind don't go to this. That's why it's like.
Maybe it's the whole, I am so in love with myself, but I'll never be able to watch myself and this girl in real time in anything other than video. So I'm going to create this doll so I can watch me with her.
Well, I can't.
I think it's got to be more. It's more sexual than that. I think it goes deeper and darker.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
But could you imagine?
I'm sorry for trying to vanilla it up.
Could you imagine if you were with a guy and all of a sudden he pulls out a lookalike
Of him.
And he's like, "Oh, do you mind if I do?" And
and he wants to touch you sexually with its hand.
Would anybody in their right mind be like, "This is great. I'm totally into this"?
Is that a deal breaker
that has
for
to
you?
Be, I mean, unless you are of the highest freaky category, this has to be like, okay, I am completely weirded out. There's no way I can stay in this situation.
Just remember, he's a prince. And so I think a prince can get away with more freaky stuff than a normal guy. And so I think these girls probably put up with it.
And did he have it custom made, or could this have been a line of Prince Andrew's sex dolls and he just bought one of them?
That's a possibility too.
Because he is a prince, somebody could make that.
Yeah. All of it's possible. All of it's weird.
Wow.
So let's say Panda, same situation. He has a doll of himself, and he is serious, and this is your new life, and that's what really, that's what it takes to get him going. Are you still going through with this marriage?
I don't blow up the marriage over it, but I come in here and off the air, I tell you guys, and I'm like, this is terrible.
Nobody believes that. We all know it's going to be on the air.
Yeah.
You won't tell them about it, then you'll blast them.
Right. Somebody in the 407 hit us up, said, yeah, Whitney Cummings has a sex doll, looks just like her. She made it for a comedy special. So I guess you could get these made.
I got to get the Kevin Ralston doll. Oh, my. The fun we could have with that thing.
Okay, follow this. We just put up a KVJ merch store. If we sold a Kevin Ralston doll in the merch store, I guarantee you that they would sell out.
That actually is more weird than a Prince Andrew sex doll.
We'll run the Summer of Rig discount.
Yeah.
They're going to fly off the shelves, Kevin.
You could do a combo with the rig and the pig, get both of you.
I don't like that one.
Wow, crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, people, there's a lot of fetishes out there, Kev.
Somebody texted in and said there's a psychological theory that people with so much money that they don't know what to do with their sexual preference. It's become weirder and weirder because they can do and have anything that they want. So, you know, it just becomes, everything becomes vanilla to them that they have to
feed the beast.
Yeah, so they have to do all these kind of things to even get them excited because there are no limitations to what they want to have happen.
That's exactly what they say happens with porn addiction. It starts off, oh, hey, regular porn, and then all of a sudden, that's not getting you going. Now you need, that to be in the, now you're just watching all kind of weird stuff. They say it happens, Virginia, too much exposure.
It's just so bizarre. And if there are photos of that, wow.
It said in the story that Ghislaine took a picture of Andrew and the doll, and there was like a personal assistant that was called over to be in the picture, and that is weird.
That might be something that comes out in the case.
How to make your own sex doll.
Yeah, add that to the list of weird things you've Googled.
How expensive are those things? Like a blow-up doll looks cheap, but are we talking like a rubber doll?
So those dolls, the ones that look creepy, sort of human, but you can still tell they're a doll, you're paying. You're upper hundreds.
Thousands, probably.
Yeah, thousands. Yeah. They make different kinds of them.
For a prince, it had nothing.
It's nothing for him. I'm just thinking for the KVJ merch store.
Yeah, I think there's a custom.
Can we buy like a hot body and just put Kevin's head on it?
I'm on the site siliconwives.com, and it looks like we might be able to do this thing.
How much are we talking? You got a price tag on that?
I don't, not yet, but...
don't worry. He's going to do the research.
Okay.
I mean, you have to admit, all kidding aside, a Kevin Ralston sex doll would be hilarious. It'd be amazing.
And it would get more action than me.
Oh, we would all mess with
That's
it.
the biggest problem. I would have to go to my sex doll for all the great stories it's getting.
Want to see what Virginia looks like on camera? And Kevin and Jason? YouTube.com/KVJ show.
You know, the Sleep Number beds are amazing. We've been talking about them for years, and now is the time to get in there because you have got to lay in the bed to discover how awesome they are. Better sleep equals better health, and we are all trying to be the best when it comes to health right now.
Yeah, these beds are great too if you have a bad back like myself. I can always feel a difference if I'm not in the Sleep Number bed. They really do help. I keep my number at 100. What about you, Kev?
I go 45 on mine, set to perfect comfort. Plus, I have got the blanket and pillow that completely completes the whole thing. I get great sleep. My energy's been awesome. My immune system is fantastic. I couldn't be happier with my Sleep Number bed.
Proven quality sleep is life-changing. We sleep in the 360 smart beds, and for a limited time, you can get the same beds that we have. Save up to $500 on select smart beds. You can shop your way, either go into the store or go online. I went to the mall at Wellington Green.
I went to the Town Center Mall in Boca.
Yeah, you can also check them out in Boynton Beach next to Fridays near the intersection of Congress Avenue and Old Boynton Road.
Or sleepnumber.com and tell them the KVJ show sent you in.
We buy any car. We buy any car. We buy any car. Any.
Trading in or selling your car, truck, or SUV? WeBuyAnyCar.com takes the hassle out of selling in just 3 easy steps. 1. Get your free online valuation. 2. Drive to your local car buying center. And 3. Walk out with your check in as little as 30 minutes. So don't wait. Get your free online valuation now at WeBuyAnyCar.com.
Find out how much your car's worth at We Buy Any Car.
Hi, it's Nikki for Inspire Aesthetics in Delray and Fort Lauderdale. Now, initially I thought I was going to go to them for Botox and maybe some kind of laser treatment to get rid of the skin discoloration melasma on my face. So I made my virtual consultation, got to speak to master injectors Chris and Katie, who I learned so much from. It was kind of like getting free advice. We talked about gut health and the supplements I'm taking, and found out I've been doing SPF all wrong. Also talked to Leah, who I call Laser Leah. Yep, she's got the lasers that's going to help me with my skin discoloration. Inspire Aesthetics in Delray and Fort Lauderdale have board-certified plastic surgeons, highly trained master injectors. Now, I'm not trusting my face to anyone, so I did my research on this place. You should check out their before and afters at inspireaesthetics.com. Then call or text 855-INSPIRE, set up your virtual or in-person consultation, and when you text, you actually hear back from an Inspired Aesthetics team member. They can answer your questions on specials or services, which you can also find at inspireaesthetics.com.
Hello, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 7, understand attorney's fees. You've probably heard no fee guarantee, or you only pay if you win. This isn't some kind of special offer. Most injury attorneys are paid this way. We get paid this way. There are limits on what percentage attorneys can charge. Our firm charges you nothing, not even costs, unless you get money. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
Just in time for dinner. Reason number 39 to watch the Fox 29 News at 6:30. Dinner and a show. Weeknights at 6:30. Watch Fox 29. We've got you covered. Keep more cash in your wallet. Reason number 59 to watch the Fox 29 News at 6:30. Stories that will save you money. Weeknights at 6:30. Watch Fox 29. At 2:30, you gotta go to the dentist. At 6:30, you watch Fox 29. It just makes sense. Weeknights at 6:30, watch Fox 29. We've got you covered.
Lou, what is up with the humans today?
It's Monopoly season. The Florida Lottery released new Monopoly Bonus Spectacular Scratch-Off games with top prizes of up to $2 million and a bonus feature for even more winning.
Oh, I gotta go get some.
Ted, we can't play. We're Pelicans.
Monopoly Bonus Spectacular Scratch-Off games from the Florida Lottery. It's your ticket.
Claim it.
Must be 18 or older to play. Play responsibly. Monopoly is a trademark of Hasbro and is used with permission.
If you don't know PPC, if you don't know SEO, if you don't know OTT, if you don't know targeted display, social media management, website development, email marketing, you don't have to. All you need to know is 2060 Digital South Florida.
We can help you with the digital marketing your business needs, but maybe doesn't understand or have the time to execute. 2060 Digital is a Google Premier Partner. That may not mean a lot to you, but when you consider that only 3% of digital advertising agencies carry that designation, it should. If you're in charge of marketing for business, you'll likely have digital marketing questions. At 2060 Digital, we have the answers. So learn more about us and how we could potentially help your business. Visit our website, 2060digitalsouthflorida.com, and ask for a free digital audit. Log on, 2060digitalsouthflorida.com. 2060 Digital, a division of Hubbard Radio West Palm Beach.
I like a bed that's really firm.
I need something a little softer than that.
Rest easy. With the Sleep Number 360 smart bed, you can both adjust your comfort with your Sleep Number setting.
Can it really help me fall asleep faster?
Yes, by gently warming your feet.
Okay, but can it help keep us asleep?
It senses your movements and automatically adjusts to keep you effortlessly comfortable. Sleep Number, proven quality sleep is life-changing sleep. And now save up to $500 on select Sleep Number 360 smart beds, plus special financing on all smart beds, only for a limited time. To learn more, go to sleepnumber.com. Special financing subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payments required. See store for details.
It's more of the KVJ Show right now on 97.9 WRMF.
I think you may be proud to have this kid. An 8-year-old boy in South Carolina is getting some national props today. He's going around mowing lawns for first responders and single moms, and he's also helping feed the hungry. The kid is 8. How about that, huh?
Wow.
It's pretty impressive.
All his idea, not at all his parents.
It's all him, huh?
His parents aren't like stage moms trying to go viral.
They're not at all trying to get free trips to Disney. Nope.
Yeah.
Positive K. We just destroy it every time.
The boy even started an organization called Helping Footprint, which collects donations that are then used to buy gift cards for food or to help pay bills for area families. This kid's 8, and he's doing all this all by himself, unprompted by his parents.
Oh, yeah. There's not going to be any kind of conspiracy afterwards that the kid kept the gift cards.
I'm just totally kidding. It's beautiful that this kid is doing this stuff that his parents is making him do.
Yeah. And then documenting all of it for us to see.
Oh, yeah.
That doesn't matter how old you are, and it doesn't matter how you are, you can still do stuff the way that other people do. People need services when other people won't do it, because it's the right thing to do when people are in need.
I just hope that people see that they can make a difference. You know, he's 8 years old and he's out making the difference.
Nobody helped each other. It means that everything would be in chaos because there wouldn't be anybody helping.
Mm-hmm. And cut. No, Johnny. More sad, more sincere, and action. Let's go.
The kid says he wants to be a Navy SEAL when he grows up because helping others is the right thing to do.
He's not lying.
Can you vote in an 8-year-old for president?
Good for him.
And his parents.
Yes. Smart what they're doing. All right, coming up here, we got some more fake positivity for you and Jaybird's thought for the day. You just can't get enough of it. You got a little bit more before we wrap things up coming up next.
I feel by the wayside like everyone else. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, but I was just kidding myself. Our every moment I started a place, 'cause now that they're gone, all I hear were the words that I needed to say. When you hurt under the surface, like troubled water running cold. Well, time can heal, but this won't. So, before you go, was there something I could have said to make your heart beat better? If only I'd have known you were the storm to weather. So, before you go, was there something I could have said to make it all stop hurting? It kills me how your mind can make you feel so worthless. So, before you go, was never the right time, whenever you're cold, went little by little by little until there was nothing at all. Or every moment I started to play, but all I can think about is seeing that look on your face. When you hurt under the surface, like troubled water running cold. Well, time can heal, but this won't. So, before you go, was there something I could have said to make your heart beat better? If only I'd have known you were the storm to weather. So, before you go, I could have said to make your heart beat better. If only I'd have known you were the storm to weather. So, before you go, was there something I could have said to make it all stop hurting? It kills me how your mind can make you feel so worthless. So, before you go.
We have this thing called the After the Show podcast where we give you 30 minutes more KVJ unfiltered, uncensored. It is on Facebook. You can watch it live just about 10 minutes after 10 o'clock. Plus, it's also on our podcast app. It's the last 30 minutes. We do podcasts that are out all over the place. You can listen to them on Spotify. You can listen to them on the free 97.9 WRMF app, kvjshow.com. And you can hear all that. You can also watch it on YouTube as well on Kvj TV.
Yeah, we get around.
We do, all over the place. So make sure you're checking out the KVJ Show on all the different platforms and places where we are, including your smart speakers at home. You can actually listen to all of our podcasts right there, just asking for the KVJ Show. All right, Jay Bird, before we get to that, if you would wrap us up with your thought for the day.
Thank you, Positive K. I think you had a great week on the air.
Oh, thank you.
Great job.
You too.
Virginia, appreciate the effort.
It's very nice.
I'm not here for your score.
I'm just kidding.
You ain't my teacher.
I'm just kidding with you. Okay, here we go. The truth is, everyone is going to hurt you. You just got to find the ones worth suffering for.
Oh, yeah. What?
Looking for some KVJ merchandise and swag? Go to kvjshow.com and click KVJ Gear.